Yeah, we'll see about this. Oh, we're live. I did not know that. Hello, some awesome guy. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me know how things are working. Everything got screwed up. Uh-oh. Game sound not working. Oh. Oh, it is working. What up, Hack 3? What up? So everything got switched around. Babu. Everything got switched around when I streamed with Tactic. And I think everything's probably still screwed up. So, let me know sound-wise. Can you hear me? What's up, Jay? Can you hear me? Can you hear the game? We'll see. We'll find out soon. Alright. Let's see. Did I get my crate? I think I did. Can anyone hear me? Hello? Hello? Oh. Let's see. Can you hear me? Did I get my crate? I think I did. No volume. You can hear me? Oh, this could be trouble. I'm getting one response, yes. Let me see. I think I can... No game volume. Let's see about this. El Gato. Might just be turned down. You'll have to let me know as we go through here. Okay. Alright, well. I can probably turn the game up if we need to. Anyway. Sorry, guys. We got, when I was streaming with Tactic Angel, we popped in. Then I realized my audio setup wasn't going to work for that, so I changed it all on the fly, and then it's been screwed up ever since, so. What can you do? So we're going to pop into USN Destroyers today. But thanks for tuning in. We got Babu, we got JR Rid, we got Paul, we got Heck 3, Jay. Some awesome guy. I was planning on streaming around 8, and then I figured, what the hell, let's get it going. I do have a Hipper build video coming tomorrow, and I want to do Celiacs. Friday we'll probably do the update patch notes if I can get up early enough. I gotta work a whole heck of a lot between now and Sunday, so let's see if I can get everything out that I want to get out. What's up there, Panzergeist? Alright, well you can, I can't tell if the game sound's on or not. Seems like it is, kinda. Can you hear that at all? It might just be turned down though. Anyway, we're gonna pop into USN Destroyers here. I'll go over the commanders first. So everyone's into Boss Dewey. My buddy Tactic Angel is the proponent of this. And he uses it on the kid for the extra heal. Now what's going on? You get one additional charge trip. I don't have Dewey set up, by the way. Obviously, this guy's not even loaded in. But my question is this. Let's see what a Destroyer setup would be. So we got an increased chance of fires. We got concealment rating. Presumably torp reload speed. And then a lot of people put this. I know Nunn's a proponent of using the generics because of this. You can get them kind of wily. What's up, Sarge? How you doing? So this isn't a bad setup for Destroyers, as you can tell. And then you put this thing on here. The question I got for you guys is, why would you not use this for all USN Destroyers then? Still no game sound? It might just be really low right now. Let me take a look here. Sound. See if you can hear it now. I think I got it turned down because I was recording a video. Let me know if you can hear that or not. How's the day going? It's going well, Jeffson. How's your game going? Or your day going? Anyway, why not use this for all of them? You get extra charges. You know, so you don't get an extra heal, but you get extra smoke, you get extra engine boost. Why not use Dewey for all destroyers? That's my question. My answer, and why I don't use Boss Dewey, is because USN Destroyers, you want the guns ripping. Reduce main battery reload, check. Enhanced destroyer shell damage, check. You got this little bad boy here. Kid, you want to find other destroyers, right? So increase the traverse speed, nice, and show the direction of the closest enemy ship. You can hear it slightly. Hey, None, what's happening? None, you're coming in just a little late. I'm not trying to disprove the Boss Dewey theory. Why? I don't know. I just like to cause trouble when it comes to these things. And then you get this extra smoke boost, which smoke is huge for USN Destroyers. So this is what you're giving up on Boss Dewey, plus this, which eliminates the possibility of getting knocked out. So you're going to do that for an extra heal. Let's go take a look at the kid. What's a heal on the kid worth? And I know a lot of you guys like Boss Dewey. I'm not necessarily shitting on it. So we get 82 HP per second, possible duration of 28. So let me do a little math here. 82 times 28. That's 2,000 HP, so that's pretty significant. That's about, what's the HP on this sumbitch? That's about 1/8 of your health. So that is a hell of a boost, and the extra smoke and the extra engine boost. My question is, why not use that on every single destroyer, though? I mean, the extra consumables is huge. So if you want to run Boss Dewey, why not run Boss Dewey? What's up, Bim? How you doing? It's very faint. I could try turning it up in the mixer here. Let's try that. See if that goes any better. Can you hear my voice at least? How can you get American Camo on my kid? I don't know if you can currently. I think you had to buy it during Memorial Day weekend. Dewey sucks. Don't say. I need to load up. I got this thing I just got that's gonna enhance the stream a little bit. I haven't been able to just set it up. But anyway, if you want to run Boss Dewey, run Boss Dewey. That's my advice. 2,000 extra HP, an 1/8 year health. That's not worth the difference in my mind than the guns. So that's why I run Halsey. I do have Burke as an inspiration, by the way. Burke is this, which if they ever fix this, Burke might become the stronger because of the. It keeps the gears and engine running if they get knocked out. You have concealment. I got accuracy and precision on here. You could conceivably put torpedo reload time. And I mean, all the tier 3 ones look pretty good. Voice sounds great. Game sounds low. All right. You don't play Americans. So anyway, I mean, in my mind, Burke is strong, Halsey's strong, Dewey, Boss Dewey, not strong in my opinion. Again, that's my own opinion. I'm not trying to cause problems. Alright, so we're going to go through the tech tree. How do I get the Wickes? Alright, let's see. We'll purchase this bad boy. And by the way, just a heads up, I think it's going to be Destroyer City out there right now because of the challenges. So we'll see how this goes. This could be a bizarre. Alright, we'll start off with Wickes, then we'll do Smith, then we'll go down the line. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. I do have new members I'd like to give a shout out. I think Jason Russell probably joined last stream. I can't remember exactly when. Jayski87, Rocketfish, and Ross's Tanks earlier today. So thanks to all the new members. I appreciate that very much. And I think that covers all that. Bismarck's the king of the ocean. Can make that argument. So you guys let me know what you think about I mean, if you're gonna run Boss Dewey, just run Boss Dewey. I don't know. Why would you not use them normally? How do you have 73 million? Because I've had all the tech tree ships unlocked for quite a long time, so. You ever get kicked from the server and join back in, you're dead? No, I've been kicked. It used to happen a fair amount when the game first came out. Islands, what the hell is this? Oh, this must be that vertical map. It used to happen to me a lot when the game was released for the first couple months. It doesn't happen a lot lately. What's up, Bass? Base? For the win, M? BB City last night? Thought I was starting at 8. Yeah, I was going to. I'm gonna try and do the Silax video tonight. I got a lot of stuff I want to get ready for you guys. But I gotta work a shit ton over the next few days. What is this? We got 7 people in the match. Alright, so what's up with the Wickes? I guess I should have looked. I'm assuming it's just a normal gunboat. Looks like 2 launches per side. Finally a new map. I recognize this because last time I was streaming and it popped up. I didn't know what the hell it was.
Capture that area.
But this must be like a tier 2 only. I don't know. This is, I mean, it's a cool looking map. I don't know anything about it though. Had to pay over 300k to repair your ship. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, I guess it happens. That's all I can really say. Alright, here's a Wickes. Where's he going? So USN gunboats, the theme tonight's gonna be guns. Pretty much all day, every day. You can use the torps though. The torps get really strong as you go up the line. Tier 1 through 3. That's a cool looking map. I wish they would make some of these maps bigger for the higher tiers. Getting spotted by what though? This thing. Let's try and shoot him.
Smoke generator started.
Freehand. That must be the tier 2. Do I sound like I know what I'm talking about?
Smoke screen set.
Good smokes on the USNs. You got the best smokes in the game, currently at least. Oh. There we go. Good guns. Torps. Look at this dude. Is he trying to ram him? If you see someone trying to ram like that, your goal is to kill them before they get the ram in so you don't lose teammates. More islands. I like it. I mean, it is a cool looking... I mean, there's not a lot of vertical layout maps. By not a lot, I mean, there aren't any. Oh. I think all the maps should be expanded. It's kind of weird. You have less maps available for... What the fuck was that? Did you see that? Went right through them. I think all the maps should be expanded because you have like more maps on lower tiers than you do on higher tiers. Looks like my torps have been ready for a while. Oh, beach! Uh-oh. And he's dead. St. Louis's torpedo magnet. Actually, I kind of like the St. Louis. What do we got left? Caledon. Put in bad weather mode, that'd be pretty cool. I could see that coming. I think in PC they have something called like cyclones or something. First saw when he started grinding the French lines. This could be a new map since release. That's possible. I only recall seeing this map like 2 or 3 times. So maybe because a lot of times when I was playing like tier 2 and 3 ships, it was really early when the game was released. So, but I think it would I probably would have remembered something in the patch notes about that. So it's possible it's been there the whole time. Nobody knows about it. Except for the seal clubbers. Okay, we got a Citadel on the Caledon with the HE round. This thing must be about as heavily armored as our friend the Danae. Yeah, 11k. We're just burning down the house with this thing. We weren't really trying to torp anyone though. The only reason I play these low tier ships in the tech tree streams is just to do it properly. There's no need to be beating up on these poor tier 2 guys. Alright, let's see if we can torp this old boy. Littering Ann, littering Ann, littering Ann. Smoking the reefer. Oh, he's got torps. Dig on! Alright, so how's the game sound on that? Could you guys hear the game alright? Apparently I gotta fiddle around with all my settings. But I don't want to do it now when you're watching. Alright, that's the Wickes. Dominated. I felt like I didn't do jack shit the entire round and we just dominated. You know what we're gonna do with the Wickes? I'm gonna go ahead and sell that thing. Alright, got 6,500 credits back. Now we're back in business. Alright, and then we got the Smith next. This one's a premium that was available for free. You could win this as a campaign reward. I think it's available for free for PS Plus members and whatever the equivalent on Xbox is. Smell that rabbit. Figure what someone would know my Super Troopers reference. I don't know why it came to mind there, but it did. So the Smith is a kind of a fun ship. It's really goofy. It loads torps every 3 seconds. So if you're a hardcore SEAL Clubber extraordinary, you can just play this. Wickes is really strong ship for kills. What kind of missions can you use a tier 2 ship on, though? I thought they were all like tier 3 and up, usually. Yeah, I'm not going to tell anyone to not play low tiers, but for me it's just like, what's the point of beating up on those poor bastards? I mean, ideally, there's probably 10% of them are SEAL Clubbers and the rest of them are brand new players. So, I don't know. It is what it is. Alright, so the Smith. It's kind of a goofy looking... It's a pretty low profile. I think it's hard to hit. Obviously we can't zoom out, but... Do I ever play with subs? Isn't Wickes... Wickes is tier 2. I don't play with subs on the stream ever. At least not yet. I get about... I've answered a couple messages today. I get about 10 people a day asking me to play with them. I just don't, unfortunately, have time very often. But I'm thinking for my, if I ever get to 5,000 subs, then maybe we'll do a really long stream where I get to play with you guys. But I gotta figure out how I do that. So it's not that I don't want to play with subs, it's just I work a full-time job. I spend about a full-time job's worth of time making videos and stuff, and then once in a while I just want to sit back and relax, so. I can't play this. I can't be involved with this game 24 hours a day. It's not good for your mental health. This game already drives me insane as it is. But yeah, no, and I think you're thinking of the Clemson, which we'll be checking out next. Which is, yeah, I mean, if you want to breeze through the missions, it's probably not a bad ship. No, you don't have to apologize. I'm just wanted to explain. I feel bad. I mean, like, it's just, I get asked all the time, and if I played with everyone that asked me every day, I would be done making videos, let's just put it that way. Alright. That son of a bitch. Why do I sit broadside when I know there's destroyers?
Torpedoes to starboard.
Because I'm not very good.
Enemy destroyer detected.
This guy... I could just put my own smoke down, I suppose.
Smoke generator started.
I guess, I mean, we can just spit out some torps here. Oh, there he is. Look at this guy. Oops. Torp, you bastard.
Smoke screen set.
He's a Wickes. Alright. Apparently I can't aim. Why is my torp thing? Holy shit. This is a lot harder than I would like it to be. But yeah, you can see it. This thing loads new torps every 3 seconds. So if people wanna... Apparently I'm not in my own smoke. Alright, that's the problem.
Torpedoes direct front.
How is that direct front?
Torpedoes direct front.
Someone explain that to me. The Carl. I personally find the ship to be extremely inaccurate, but maybe it's just I don't know how to aim very well. Uh-oh. Look who's about to kill me. Ah. Nobody can hit each. Alright. I don't even know what's going on. More torps loaded.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
It's just embarrassing.
Enemy destroyer.
Oh, he gone. But here's what I'm talking about. I mean, the torps are constantly reloading, and you just constantly fire them off. So it is a kind of a fun ship to play. It's just... morally, are you alright playing choo-choos? But if you suck like I do, then it's not really an issue. Love to torp this old boy.
Deactivated.
Woo! Double kill. Circle of Death torps, man. I mean, it is. You could theoretically just not even fire guns and do better. Oh, you bastard. Doogie!
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
There's no team damage. Yeah, this is... You could definitely wreck your team. Too drunk to... Anyway, I mean, it is a fun ship to play. It's just... It's goofy. Alright, so that's the Smith. Clemson, this is the one Nunn was talking about. So... Torps. This one you have torps on both sides, I think. 4x3, yeah. 2 torp launches per side. These ones don't load nearly as quick, 60 seconds. You can see them there. So, I mean, this one... You can really go wild on the torps with this one, too. You can just flip back and forth like a fish. Let's fire it up. I mean, the USN Destroyers are all about gunboating, really. It's just these low tiers. The guns aren't all that great, but... Smith's one of those destroyers where if you're shooting something long range, your gunner just shoots straight into the air and then it drops down. But we'll give this one a whirl. Got it cracking at 5 minutes in the Clemson. Yeah. I don't doubt it. I tried, when I play these low tiers, I just kind of run and gun them. Archipelago. Let's fire it up. You don't shoot your gun. I mean, I guess I'd have to look. I don't know what the detectability is. I don't think you can launch torps from detection or from concealment unless the ships are coming right at you with these, probably until the Mahan. Let's see here. Tier 2, Tier 3. Oh, we got a Yubari. And a Nassau. That one actually can fuck us up. What's up, Toxic Barf? Farragut's the real, yeah, first real gunboat. I'd agree with that. And that's actually a pretty, that's a good ship for doing camp missions and stuff like that. Like tier 4, it's still low enough tier that people aren't necessarily playing well, but the Farragut's actually not too bad. We'll check that out. This one's kind of a... I actually don't know much about this ship. It's got tier 5 French cruiser. Nice. Yeah, 15 fires for sure. Hey, Zappernoth, what up? Yeah, we just started. We're doing the USN Destroyers today. I just, instead of doing a vote on these, because, like, we've done votes for all the other tech trees, and just time and time again, these ones were coming in second place, so... Instead of playing completely reckless, maybe I'll actually try and not die right away. So this is a lot of early tiers to get this gun set up where you kind of have one central nose gun and then one gun on each side of the nose, and then you could theoretically flip back and forth. And I can't imagine the reload's very long on this, though. What's up, Colin? Lester, what's up? Use Burke. British D's are gunboats for you. You can do them. You can use them either way. The reason they don't have twist and track on either of the British commanders, as far as I'm aware. Which kind of puts you at a little bit of a disadvantage with other DDs. Here's a Carl. Probably shouldn't be sitting still doing this, but what the hell? Normally these USN Destroyers are really good for getting citadels. I don't know. Haven't gotten any so far.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you haven't given the British DDs a chance, they're really strong. So I would definitely check them out if you haven't. Alright, what do we got going on? We got German and Clemson. Yeah, we were spotted. There he is. Someone was talking about torping and DD fights. Just get them down as quick as you can. People die all the time, spending too much time torping. Right now, they're distractions for him. He's got to dodge them. If they hit him, cool. But if I'm spending a lot of time aiming my torps, I can potentially lose a gun battle against this guy. And DD fights are usually going to be won with the guns. This guy can launch forward torps, I forgot that. So I should be careful here.
Teammate, I need your support.
Just gonna sail away from him. I gotta assume there's another one. I think that first one he launched was out of his left side of his nose. There it is. Yeah, I don't play against these German destroyers a lot that have the forward firing torps, but you do have to remember that. 2-3 onwards, easier to get citadels with. Yeah, I think that's... We can check the stats here while we're sailing. I'm gonna go towards this other destroyer. It doesn't look... Looking on the map, it doesn't look like my team's necessarily paying attention to him.
Engine boost activated.
Oh, let's see. Destroyers, guns. Clemson's are 102s. Farraguts are 127s, which you have through the rest of the line. So yeah, well, starting with the Farragut, that's when you get the good USN destroyer guns. So you're definitely right about that. Broadside under 6 km. Oh, he's in range already. And again, we're just going to get torps in the water, and then we're going to start shooting. We're not worrying about torping this guy. Of course, if you can aim your shots, that would definitely help. And then destroyer v destroyer fights, it's usually better if you're sailing away from them. It'll help deal with the torps that are probably coming. And he's dead. So that was... So that's kind of my job here. You have two main jobs in the USN Destroyers. You are supposed to capture and contest capture points in domination mode. We don't have any of those. And then we're supposed to kill other destroyers. We've killed them all. Now we can just kind of support the rest of our team. And there's the torps. That guy was busy torping me. Meanwhile, even though we got help from my teammates, I would have got 3-4 volleys in by the time he launched those torps. And he would have been half dead, 3/4 dead. And all I had to do was just play like he launched them. Kind of change my heading a little bit, and we dodged the torps by a mile. So trying to torp other destroyers in a destroyer v destroyer fight is going to lead to your downfall 9 times out of 10. So I just don't recommend doing it. If you do it like I do, just get them down quick. Launch the torps in between your reloads. That way they don't even know that you launched them. And you're going to have a lot more success. You don't last 5 minutes in a DD. It's very easy to be overly aggressive in destroyers. And that's a problem I have. But you're going to have much better games if you stay alive the entire time. Like right now, we're just going to go get on cap to seal the deal, but... Nah, let's go torp this NASA. We don't need to cap. Fuck that. Killed 3 destroyers and 3 battleships, and you lost. Welcome to World of Warships Legends. Gun lock is good for destroyers. Right now, basically the front guns are going to be on position very quickly, but that back gun does take a little while to get around, as you'll see there. So it never hurts to get those guns moving in the direction you want them ahead of time. Alright, so let's take a look at this little boy here. And here's what I'm talking about. We have both sides of the launchers. We're just going to get in close to this guy. I'm not really... This guy does have good secondaries, actually. I shouldn't rush this dude. Even though it's kind of fun. This guy. Dodge the first set. Dodge the second set. Alright. This guy's gonna be a real sumbitch about it. We're gonna gun him down. Nobody's spotting him. Oh. Looks like our friend put down some smoke. Oh, we might actually die here. Well, that's embarrassing. And we're low enough that we might lose this game.
Smoke screen set.
Don't shoot me. I think he used his damage con previously. Alright. Whoop. My shooting is on point tonight. Goodbye.
Critical engine damage.
Alright, what do we got here? So the problem with the USN Destroyers is if you use your smoke, you got a huge cooldown. And the smoke is one of your main weapons, so you do have to be a little careful. There we go. Careful you don't get fisted. Yeah, that's good advice pretty much across the board. So, I mean, we're getting citadels here, and this is, you know, 8 kilometers. So, I mean, you can... Don't ever discount the American destroyer AP. You're definitely more likely to get them close to range, but... And here we're about to lose the game.
Our team has taken the lead.
Now we're on cap. Should have done that from the start. What's up, Brian? How you doing? YOLO this guy. Yeah. That's what I did that last stream, and you were on my case about not dodging and weaving them. I mean, the NASA, the best, that's got to be the best secondaries at Tier 3, bar none. I know it's Nassau. I say Nassau because I'm not from Germany. Set a smoke screen.
Much obliged. All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
Oh. Vulnerable to other DDs with Hydro. Yes, yes, yes. In a straight-up gunfight against other DDs, you should kill every other DD. Except for well-played UK and German destroyers. They can use your smoke against you, or they can use their own smoke. None calls it Bing Bong. The old 1-2 combo. They can't counter the yellow at this tier. Yeah, you might be right. Yeah, so he's fairly broadside. You're close to Nassau. It is a fun ship. I mean, you guys... And it's relatively easy for a campaign, so... And it's free. So you don't even need Admiralty backing to get it. Alright, let's get this going here. I don't think we'll be able to sink him before our team caps. Even at that angle, you get that nice steep American penetration. Or maybe he's just so lightly armored we can overmatch his armor. I have no idea about the Freon. Who knows with these low tier ships. I don't know anything about them. But yeah, I mean, that's not a bad ship to do missions in. If you gotta do captures or whatever. If you don't mind. If you don't have any moral or what do we have for daily boost? Ghastly goal. I'm already done with the campaign. Why do I have ghastly goals? I guess you still get the missions. Is there anything that you get just for doing the missions, or it's just the points, right? Let me check that quick. No, it won't be that. I don't think you get anything. Normally it would be on the left, like this thing on the left here. That's what you get for completing all these. I don't think you get anything for completing that. Alright. So, the Farragut. Will aircraft carriers come to Legends? Oh, we talk about this every stream. Maybe, maybe not. Hey, Rocketfish, what's happening? You're uninstalling it. Yeah, a lot of people would be pissed off. If I had to bet $5, I'd say they'll probably add them in like 2 years. Let's take a look at the Farragut. Oops. 2x4. So those are both middle launch. 4 torps per. I suppose we could just look there. So this is a more traditional. And I think the Mahan has a goofy torpedo setup. Let's take a look at this one. This one got me in trouble the other day. Yeah, you have one per side and then one middle one. So the Farragut, it's probably the strongest. I mean, you get the same guns that you get at the Tier 7 ship. So this one's a good ship. Carriers are like Artie, everyone hates them. Do Flu Tour? What the hell is that? It's not SEAL Clubbing to finish missions in Tier 3. Yeah, that's, I guess, if you don't normally play DDs. Yeah. No, that's, yeah, I mean, that's true. If you don't have high-level commanders. The lowest commander I could use is Boss Dewey. I think he's like level 8. Alright. So, by the way, I think these USN Destroyers are much better in domination mode. Which we haven't really had much of yet. What do we got? Kamikaze. That's our main target. That's who we want to kill.
Requesting assistance.
Requesting assistance. I need help. Oh, we have a kamikaze too. Alright. The clubbers are out. So these... the problem I get is going forward too aggressively early on. I think a lot of destroyers run into that problem. There's no requirement that says you need to get into a battle 2 seconds into the game. What is the torp range on these? I should have looked that up. Must be 5. Spotting this Carl, though. That's valuable. Oh. And we're getting outspotted, probably by the kamikaze. Oh, here we go. Isakaze. Just as juicy. So yeah, these guns are nasty for tier 4. Alright. You actually have to hit your shots though, it is... I wonder what my torp range is. It's gotta be 5, huh? Yeah, we're just gonna get him down. What are we on? Archipelago. Everything broadside. I think the AP is effective at range here. Oh, maybe not. Hit it. You gotta hit your shots. That's half the problem. Torps ran out. 5.4 cam. Alright, thanks. So we were right on the border. Let's see. Oh. This guy's just chilling in here. There they are. I'd rather get rid of the Isakaze. That thing's a menace quite well because it's low detection and really fast torp reload. This is kind of what you just need to be doing, is killing the destroyers, and then if you're still alive after that, then you can work on the other ships. Oops. So they got the kamikaze still. But these are pretty good firing arcs. I mean, that's pretty typical. I guess it's probably the same up and down the line now. For the rest of the way. But the 107s or whatever we started off with, those are really floaty guns. So it makes it a little tougher to hit at distance. Now my Halsey, I do have Burke as an inspiration, which is the equivalent of like Norm Scott or Cunningham on destroyers. Just because I put a lot of value in the guns on these and I want to make them as effective as possible. And then I think I got Bay as my other inspiration. So, USN Destroyers, you got really poor concealment. You have to keep that in mind. You're pretty much always going to be outspotted. Oh, look at this guy. This is the main threat to our team right here. It's a BS model on the bullshit kamikaze. Oops, a daisy. Fuck. If you're gonna hit an island, just hit it as full speed as you can. That way you can back up a lot quicker. If you try and slow down going into an island, it takes a lot longer. It's not as big of a deal for a DD because you can start and stop a lot quicker, but... What's up, Ben? How you doing? Tier 4 USN Destroyers are like mini Atlantas. That's a good way to look at it. I mean, they have the same guns, I believe, so... They're not nearly as annoying. Actually, let's get this guy dead if we can. There we go. That should do it for him. I want to kill him before those torps get spotted, but I think they're probably spotted right now. No! Yeah, he must have spotted him. Here you go! Double strike!
Enemy cruiser foundered.
We got 2 of them! I love that sound. Alright, so... Might as well go for the Kraken if we got 4. It's a Dene though. All he's got to do is be shot once. Let's get that AP going for this guy. He's in range. I don't know if we're gonna get any citadels at this range. Might be better to use HE at this range. Just test it out. Everyone's trying to kill him. We got a citadel with the HE. This bastard trying to kill me. No. Yeah, Kraken.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
There we go. Put it on the board. So the Farragut is pretty damn good, I'll give you that. Double strike and a Kraken. 2,000. Oh. That's kind of fun. Sometimes if you get a lot of those capture the base missions or something, that's a good ship to load in on. Citadel with HE. Yeah, the 127s. The Danae you can Citadel with a strong sneeze. Keep that in mind. That is... And what was that other British cruiser? We were getting Citadels on the Caledon too with the HE. And those were with the smaller caliber guns. Those British cruisers, man. I hope to God they're not that weak all the way up and down the line, because people are going to be whining about or buffing them nonstop. Mustache rights for all. So that one I like. The Mahan, it's... We'll see. I haven't played this one a lot lately. You just got to remember you get one launcher that launches to both sides, and then one on each side. Sarge coming in hot with the donation. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Love the USDDs because of games like that. Yeah. USDDs are one of my favorite lines of ships for sure. I think they're massively underrated. Because people think destroyers equal torps, and then they think the torps and USN Destroyers suck. Which isn't even necessarily true. Like, Farragut torps are good, Benson torps are good. Up until that, though, they're kind of weak. Large wave Citadel, yeah, seriously. What a whacking. Got a crack. I like it. Thanks, Sarge, appreciate that. Just got the Fletcher, but I had to sell the Iowa. Oh, God. Please, people, stop selling your ships. I need to put out a video begging people to stop putting or selling their ships. Alright, so what do we got? 5 guns. Maybe this thing's legit, I don't know. I just never play this because I got the kid. I like the kid, Benson, and Fletcher a lot. This thing really can't torp. You can see the torp is inside the detection range, even with a level 12 bay inspiring this thing. So, again, the ships have to be coming right at you to torp them from stealth. Are they adding carriers? I have no idea. Yeah, don't sell any ships. I mean, if you're going to sell ships, sell tier 2s. Or if you know you're not going to use like a tier 3 or something like that, that's fine. Set a smoke screen. Here's the problem with getting outspotted. I can't push into these ships like this. Now I could potentially smoke here, but I'm probably spotting for these guys. Oops, there he is. gonna be hard to hit with these floaty shells. You don't... No! Man, I suck at dodging torps. You don't check the people selling their islands. I guess if you look at it that way, I can't. It's just, there's no point in grinding out all those credits for the Iowa. What do you get, half the credits back that you spent on it? I don't even know. I've never really sold those ships. Someday you're going to want the Iowa back, though, and then you're just going to end up grinding twice as much. You sold the New York. Yeah, that one I can't give it too much of a hard time for that. Why are we getting outspotted by everything? This must be the Mutsuki. The Icarus is back. You little shit. This could be a problem. Whoa. Where did those torps come from?
Problem solved, sir.
Alright. So what I want to do is get near those ships and gun them to death, but until these destroyers are dead, I can't really do that without putting myself at a lot of risk. As you can see, I don't know how you can see on the screen, but I do have the radio location locator on there. You can see it right there. Nice shot. I've been unspotted for 5 seconds. Well done, New Mexico. Okay, we do have 2 destroyers down there, so it's just the Icarus. If I can rush this guy and get rid of him, that might clear things up over here. This guy needs to be shooting at me. This little fuck.
On fire.
God damn it. So here we got a problem. Because that guy can pretty easily torp me. I should probably leave here. I do want to use the smoke offensively though if I can, but this is probably a good lesson in not doing what I'm doing here. Oh, there they are. Shit! Oh! Sweet game, dude. DD with Hydro can also... Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's where the potential advantages lie with that thing. Now, he wasn't pushing me very hard. But here's why I was being less aggressive until I got bored and frustrated. Is because that guy had really good cover behind him, and they were actually shooting at me when he was spotting for him. So that's... In those situations, you really can't push forward in USN Destroyers, because you're going to get outspotted. Unless you're mega stealth build. And even then, you're still probably going to get outspotted. So that's just kind of a lesson in what not to do right there. But sometimes I get bored. If you play tier 2, you use the Smith, yeah. I don't keep anything below, or tier 2 and lower, except for the Smith. Atlanta's limited. Currently. I'm sure they'll sell it again at some point, but hopefully not for a while. You did everything wrong? Yeah. Yeah, I can't really disagree with you there. Alright, you want to do Benson or Kid next? I just frankly don't like the Mahan. I don't know why, but maybe I haven't given it a good enough chance. How do you have so many credits? I got codes, man. Up, down, left, right, BA, select, start. Plug that in every time you start the game and you'll be rich. No, I haven't. I've had all the tech tree ships unlocked for a long time, except for when new lines come out, so not having anything to spend credits on is a good way to make money. Alright, but yeah, like Nunn said, don't look at that game and think this is how you should play. I mean, once I should have played more consciously till Icarus was dead, and then after that I could have done something differently. There are a lot of DDs out. Guidey, Mahan, Moss, Jervis. No radars. We only have 3 DDs.
So how you play this map in a DD, guys, is you go right down the middle and just rush right up there. Ugh.
Bad detection, yeah. I frankly just don't like it. I should check these ship stats, because I really don't know anything about them. Benson's detection of my build 6.4, last time I wrote it down, which isn't horrible. It's still about a kilometer higher than some of the other ones, though. Mahan 6.8, that's horrible. I just upgraded my base, so these are probably a little off, but yeah, I should pay attention. So for here on DDs, I like to spot on the wings. Jervis, Moss, Gady. They got a lot of ships that could potentially cause problems. Yeah, we're gonna get outspotted every time here. Oh. Now if this guy's gonna rush me, then game on.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target. All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
See, he can't use his advantage. If I don't smoke up and he just rushes me like this, he cannot bing bong me. And he will die. So that's kind of what you want to do. You don't want to allow them to use their smoke slash sonar combo, because that's when you are at a disadvantage. If you can just keep it a straight up gunfight. I mean, the Moss has decent guns. Pretty good guns, actually, but these USN Destroyers, man, you don't want to mess with them.
Attention, reporting the target position.
What premium ship would I recommend? Couldn't even tell you. I mean, there's a lot of good ones. There's some not as good ones. Depends on what you like to play. This guy seems oblivious. This looks like another situation where he's trying to torp. By the time we kill him, it's not going to matter. I mean, he stole my kill again!
Thank you.
So let's just assume he's torping. We'll find out in a second. But we got 4 or 5 salvos in him by the time he loaded or aimed them and launched them.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
It's possible he's just buffing his Dewey. I don't know what he was doing.
All stations, requesting fire on the designated
But we just
target.
absolutely kicked the shit out of that guy.
Reporting the target position.
And he's slowed. Top speed's not always best. Yeah. How do you play USN Destroyers if you get outspotted by others? I mean, I'm trying to demonstrate. You just have to play it kind of smart.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. Affirmative.
It's a complicated question.
Concentrate fire on the designated target. All stations.
So you're gonna get outspotted by all of them. So like last game, if you have destroyers that are getting supported well by their teammates, then you can't really push into them. These guys, we can tell they have no one behind them.
Concentrate fire.
And Jervis and Moss, I can outgun them both. What I don't want to do is push directly at them, because then they can smoke and sonar. I can't see them, they can see me. That's a problem.
Teammate, I need your
You kind of got to just recognize what situations you're okay and what situations you're not, and then
dash at all.
disengage if you're not. Because you're not invincible in these things.
Many thanks.
But you are pretty
Attention. Reporting the target
damn
position.
strong. I thought that guy might have been AFK for a second, but he's not. Stay near islands, that's not a bad idea. Just thinking about the Shine Horse. Yeah, the Shine Horse is a lot of fun. That's probably... It's a good ship, and it's fun, and it's unique. I think it's a lot of people's favorite premiums. It depends on what class you like. If you like battleships, I like the Warspite's probably my favorite. If you like cruisers, the DeGrasse is really good. If you like gunboats, we'll be playing the Kid next. That's one of my favorites. Or the T-61 that just came out. It's a good one. So this little boy back here, what is... No, that's not him. Yeah, it is him. I don't want to harp on my team. My question is, what is he doing, though? Like, recognize on the map that he's not going to do anything for the rest of the game.
Warship.
Would be nice if your team left the base, yes. I mean, this is essentially what I'm doing right now is spotting. We have two goofballs going up the gut. Like, even though we're up 4 ships right now, I'm not supremely confident at the moment. What's this guy doing? So here's another consideration for USN Destroyers is torping nose on. These have a really wide spread. I guess we can demonstrate here. You kind of want to... If you can stack them like that, we might get 1 or 2 torps on that guy, assuming he doesn't turn off. Actually, those guys might be spotting this dude. Let's go ahead and start gunning.
Smoke generator started.
Yep, we are spotted. Guy's a little out of range. Oh, he's still getting pretty good AP shots on this. I thought these guys were spotting more than they are. Apparently they're not spotting much. Oops.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Smoke screen set.
Come on. Oh, he did get 1 torp shot, so I'm gonna pop out just to see where he is. This isn't necessarily a good play at the moment. That guy torped me. No. I guess we weren't paying attention to the torp, so I can't really make the point I was trying to make. But they spread out really wide, so trying to torp someone nose on these things is pretty ineffective. You want to try and get into the side shots if you can, which is always a good torpedo tactic anyways. This thing is fast, isn't it? Alright. I'll try AP at this angle just to test out. I don't know much about the Normandy. It's decent. Oh, we do have torps going here.
Retreat now.
I mean, you can... A lot of times with broadside battleships, you want to use AP, but... I'm trying to get some fires going.
Concentrate fire on the enemy
Solid.
warship.
Side armor was not doing much. He stole my kill!
Reporting the position of a strategic target.
Alright. But yeah, there's if you can get 2,000 damage every 3 seconds, that's juicy. That's why when you get these things shooting at you from a cloud, they're a major problem. We're not getting much there. Suppose we could torp too while we're at it. Horsebite's a good moneymaker. Yeah, I mean that's just a fun ship. It's really good too, by the way. Well, apparently we pissed him off enough that he's gonna shoot at us. But yeah, for these ships, you just, if they're angled, switch to HE. If they're not angled, switch to AP. Hit them hard. Keep doing it. And that one's quite easy. You can still throw the game. I joke about kill stealing. I don't give a flying fuck either way. I think we had 3 kills that we potentially could have gotten there, but who cares? I'd rather get the win. So, that's that one. Benson is a great ship. I mean, tier 6 and 7 tech trees and then the kid are all badass in my opinion. They got... yeah. I don't, like I said, I just joke about kill stealing. There's no such thing as kill stealing in this game. So, what's the deal with the kid? The kid is a pure gunboat. It's only got 1 torp launcher. It's a Fletcher at tier 6, but it's got 1 launcher and it's got a heal. People like to use Boss Duo on this. I'm not people. I use Halsey. And you can disagree with me if you want. That's fine. But if you joined late, my argument earlier was why not use Boss Dewey on all your destroyers? Extra smoke, extra engine boost. Sure, the extra 2,000 HP with Boss Dewey, that's potential by the way. You're probably going to get about 1,000 HP per heal. But maximum you're going to get 2 extra 1,000 HP per game in Boss Dewey. If he's that strong, why not use him on all the destroyers? The 1 torp launcher got destroyed. Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's... I think most kid games I probably launch the torps once. A lot of times I'll launch them early just as a random torp attack, and then maybe one other torp attack that I'm actually trying to hit something with, but there's plenty of kid games where you'll never launch them once and you'll never miss them. Alright, we got Akatsuki and Z23. So Z23, again, if he plays his smoke sonar combo well, he can beat me. Algerie. Algerie. Alright, so we have 3 cruisers. Atlanta's the code red. This is the ship that should scare the living piss out of every destroyer. If you're on a team that has destroyers in it, you should shoot at the Atlanta. Shooting this fucking thing does nothing. Really irks my irkables when people don't kill the Atlantas. I think it's 8.9 is the range on that. I should double check though. But if he's within 8.9 of me, there's a high chance I'm gonna die. Z23, where is he? So the Z20, fuck, what am I getting spotted on? Z23 is on A. It is the Algerie. Alright. So, now all the Atlanta has to do is load up his radar and then I will be dead. Which is too bad, because I really like this ship. These guys are being really aggressive. Oh my god, where's my team? Alright, you gotta go. This is a major problem.
Engine boost activated.
Wait, is... There he is. And here's a good time to have torps. I could hit that thing. shot at this guy while we're undetected. What the fuck just spotted me? Oh. Never mind. That's dumb. You know what? If my entire team is gonna fucking run away, this is not gonna work. Why would you abandon your fucking side? I don't understand these people.
Problem solved, sir.
Thank you. Now we're getting radared, and this is a problem. How am I getting radared? Oh, it's the Bismarck. Sonar. Smile, you son of a bitch! Oh, still getting sonar. I thought it ran out. Alright, that's the problem. And he's not even capturing C, my god. This is the goofiest fucking game I've ever seen.
Critical engine damage.
Problem solved, sir.
Good God, I got 5 fucking guys on my team, 2 squares away, and Bismarck does want my autograph. We're gonna have to play this one again because this game's not going well. I'm just gonna stop shooting, disengage, hopefully get away from this guy. I think he's within my detection zone though. Yeah, well, he's right on the edge of it. Look at this yin yang. Yeah, let's get stuck on the island broadside. Now we're free. I didn't even notice that I captured C right off the bat. Oh, it's Caesar! I'm getting all mad at my own players.
Concentrate
what?
fire on
Yeah.
the enemy warship.
No Dragos, though.
Many thanks.
Sorry, Caesar. I think it was this guy right here that left me. I was gonna let this Vanguard die, and then he ended up being my buddy Caesar. They all went to have a group hug like every game. It looks like it, doesn't it? Alright. Now that I'm safe, I can stop having to tantrum. But here's... This is a situation where the kid's kind of out of his element, Donnie. What I can do is stop and smoke and hit this guy. But I can't cap A because there's guys guarding it. There's no destroyers for me to kill.
Smoke
You're
generator
stuck on an island? Yeah. It's my prerogative to get salty, none. Don't worry about it. It sure as fuck looked to me like the entire team abandoned C, but maybe not. What's up, Worminitum?
smoke screen set.
I don't understand what the point of playing this game is if you're not going to yell at your teammates. It's half the fun.
Our team has taken the lead.
Happens all too many times, your team will leave you. I mean, if we captured C and they want to go on, maybe, but I'm a strong proponent of clearing the side you spawn on and then moving on. There's no real reason to leave C until all... The Atlanta's not dead, the Bismarck's not dead. You can say, yeah, I was out of position, and I can't really disagree with that. But whatever. Very patriotic, yes. It is actually... Well, it's kind of charred now. I think it's this and the Arizona are the two ships that kind of have this. Now we're out of smokes. Chill, admit mistakes, move on and get good. Yeah, I don't disagree with that at all. If I've ever said I don't make mistakes, then I was joking, because I definitely make mistakes all the time. I don't think there's a single player that doesn't make mistakes. I'm by no means the best player in the game. Can I give you your or my Amagi? Negative. What's up, Ben? Thank you. Salty T-Bowl. It's bound to happen sooner or later if you stick around long enough. %90 of the time you spawn on seed. Yeah, I just have yet to have anyone tell me a coherent, cogent reason to abandon the side you spawn on. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. I'm not saying there isn't a reason for it. I just haven't heard what it is yet. If someone tells me, then maybe I'll stop complaining about it, but... Thank you very much, Ben. I appreciate that. D9! I tilted, yes. I'm not denying that by any means. If it was a bad play, it was a bad play. So if this guy's not going to pay attention, then we're just going to bomb on him. And guess who's still alive? The Atlanta, the entire game. So, I know for a fact my team did not clear off C properly. But we can't deal with the Atlanta, so we're going to go try and capture A. How about I give you the Arizona? What I really hope is they'll give me some codes or something to be able to reward you guys with. Which I did ask them about, and they said not yet, but potentially soon. Or down the line, I guess. I like that idea. I mean D9. Thank you. This guy doesn't want to fucking set a smoke screen. They're hoping to 6'3", whoever. Alright. That might be the thinking. The thinking might be they're scared and they want to bunch up with their teammates, which are both... I'm not saying either of those are necessarily wrong. I'm a massive proponent of A, capturing your side, because they have 373 points, and a good chunk of that, probably 150 to 200, are because they've had this base the entire time. Now, obviously, we have a huge lead in ships, but if you give up caps early, you can lose games where you're up 2, 3, 4 ships. It happens all the time. Now, we did get C. I admit that. Was I too aggressive in getting C? Possibly. I had 2 cruisers, which are dangerous to me, rushing me, and a Bismarck rushing me, and I had no Torbs. So, if you looked at it, I was attempting to disengage, but I probably did attempt to disengage about a minute late there. And what I wasn't doing was paying attention to the map, so I didn't recognize that my team wasn't there to support me. What you really need to do is treat your teammates as pylons, just features of the environment, and then react to what the environment presents you. You can get mad at the teammates all day long. It's not going to help. Even though it's kind of fun once in a while. But we'll play more kid, by the way. But really, you can't change what they do. Even if you're spamming commands, they're not going to listen to you. They're not going to do what you tell them to do. If you play in divisions, it's a different thing because you can actually coordinate. But playing randoms like I do, you just have to look at the situation and then react. So that's 100% on me for not doing that, a better job of doing that. And then if I want to, when I do realize the situation is sticky and I get pissed off, that's just me getting mad at essentially myself. You know, I can take it out on my teammates all I want. That's my right. Killing Atlantis is God's work. I agree with that. Kill Atlantis should be first on the list. Any radar ship, if you have DDs in the match. If there's no DDs, then you don't have to worry about them as much. They're much less valuable. But especially domination mode games like that, the Atlantis should have been the first ship that everyone on my team killed, in my opinion. Is Friday going to be the update? No, it's going to be on Monday. Friday, they'll release the patch notes, which I have to work 13 hours on Friday. And I'm going to try and get up at the crack of dawn, like normally when I'd be going to bed. Make a video on the patch notes. And get that uploaded by the time I have to leave. But I can't promise that because it's outrageous. It's my party I'll run if I want to. Yeah, that's a good philosophy. When do you think they'll add the tier 8 to 9 ships? Probably a year and a half from now would be my guess. I think they'll do it. Because they're going to have plenty of incentive to keep releasing shit for as long as they can with this game. But first they're going to do the Russians, the British cruisers, the Japanese gunboats, the American light cruisers, the Pan-Asians, Pan-Americans, Italians, French DDs, rank mode, whatever else, Cyclones, you name it. What am I playing? Fletcher. I should probably pay attention. That's you every day when you play with randoms. I mean, it's just part of the game, and it's World of Tanks pissed me off all the time too. But it's just kind of half the fun. It really, I mean, none is 100% right though. Like, it's just me getting tilted, me getting off my game. And really, you gotta work on having the mental focus and wherewithal to not react, not let your team influence you like that. Ooh, here you go.
Enemy destroyer foundered.
Go up the center, yes. I know, I'm not playing this map properly. So what will be released next? French DDs? Yeah, I think that's probably going to be a little while just because they did just come out, and I'm assuming they want to gather data. But I don't know. They don't tell me anything, guys. I have no idea. If you want to befriend a super tester and get them to break their oath, that's the only way. I've been slyly suggesting to the super testers that if they wanted to whisper in my ear, I wouldn't get them in any trouble, but so far none of them have responded. But yeah, I have no idea. I think my guess would be Russians, then British cruisers, and then after that it's anybody's guess. But that's still my guess. I have no idea. I'd agree, Sarge. And by the way, I'm just very competitive, so I get more riled up very easily. You know. But what I was saying earlier, it is a skill you need to work on, like not allowing your team to get on your nerves, because it throws your concentration off, gets you off your game. Often more than what the enemy is doing. But again, it was me not paying attention to the map, not paying attention to the situation, and then taking that frustration out on anyone else besides myself. So here's a situation where it looks like he's probably smoking. No, he's not. But he could have smoked and then bing bonged me. So I do need to be careful of this thing, but if he's not going to do that, then I should be able to kill him. What he needs to be doing is using his smoke and his sonar to kill me, because Fletcher can kick the living shit out of the boss if unchecked. Alright, he's dead. Whoa.
Main turret critically damaged.
Enemy destroyer foundered.
Your team gives you PTSD.
Problem solved, sir.
Torps, yeah, he probably was launching torps, but because I'm sailing away from him and just kind of playing as though he did launch torps, they're completely worthless, you know. I don't even see him popping up, so maybe he was focused on something else. I don't know what the guy's doing, but that's what I'm saying. The USN Destroyers should have the advantage, but a wily player that has smoke and sonar can flip the tables on him. Yeah, we'll see, CC. I mean, right now they've said they're not releasing the British cruisers yet because they're really hard. I mean, look at the Danae and whatever the hell the Tier 2 is. They're not easy ships. Like, killing Danaes is the only reason I like to play low tiers. And I'm not saying the entire line's going to be that hard, but it's going to be harder. So they're trying to wait till some players have enough skill to play them, I think. Is my impression. Alright, let's see if we can get this old boy here. And now here that we've killed our 2 DDs on this side, we got the other one spotted, so I know I'm not under DD threat. All I gotta do is watch this Megami, and then we can start to torp these battleships. That's how I know I'm playing badly. I mean, yeah, that's a valid point. Yeah, you're probably right. I normally get pissed if I'm playing badly or if I'm dead and my team is losing a game that I gave them a nice, comfortable lead to prior to that. Look out. This little son of a gun. Alright, so because he's being spotted, this guy should be alive for a while. And this guy's moving in. We're gonna smoke and gun these some bitches down.
Smoke generator started.
This guy did use his damage con. So if we can get a fire, that's gonna cause him grief. Looks like someone else got a fire going on him. But here we have 2 minutes of unchecked. The only thing that can really strike me is this Megami. He could potentially torp me. I do have to keep an eye on that. I think the Megami's torp range is 11, if I'm not mistaken. There's a fire on the turpets. He's dead.
Enemy battleship foundered.
Vanguard. Actually, I should be shooting this thing. So again, this is nose in. Let's get one torp on him. Because he is turning, so because he's turning, we can get those broadside side shots. And why we're detected is we're within 3 kilometers of his auto detect. He has the upgrade for Tier 6, Tier 7 battleships. So you do need to be aware. Just assume Tier 6 and up battleships can spot you within 3 kilometers instead of the normal 2. The only time they won't be able to is if they're not fully upgraded. And here we're getting decent damage. You could go AP on this, no problem. Alright. So now evaluating the map, We have guys in between them and our base, so the good play here is to go capture their base. If we had nobody in between them and our base, then you need to go back and cap. You cannot try and capture if they are threatening your base. And actually, it might be a better play to go back here. Let me... Where's our guy? Bismarck's full. We're gonna go back. Gotta be responsible.
Engine boost activated.
Vanguard ram denied.
On Neptune.
Oh, Neptune's bid.
Heavy cruisers coming for the British BC, yeah. No, I mean, that's... I don't think that's why they're waiting. What the fuck just hit this guy, the Megami? And we're losing the game. Maybe we should try and cap here. I don't know, this is a toss-up. The problem with trying to cap is all they have to do is shoot you once and then you lose. But... I think we're going to take a chance here. I think this is probably the wrong play, but we'll see. Their DD will try and push cap. If their DD pushes cap, we'll win the base, because the battleships cannot contest my capture. If the DD goes to our base, we win. If the DD comes to us and I get hit once, then we'll lose the game. Well, actually, the Bismarck did just... No, he didn't kill. He's under that plane. So this is kind of a high-risk play. Now, my radio location is pointing about here, which is... Okay, this guy's actually coming back. This is interesting. This is interesting. This is an interesting game right here. They actually have 2 ships coming back. So I'm inclined to think their destroyer is going to their base. If these guys know what they're doing, which we're going to go ahead and assume they do. I don't know. This is an interesting game right here. Fantastic smoke. Thank you. Oh, there's the Fletcher. And he's shooting. I'm going to save my smoke in case this could be a bad play. But I'd really like to keep that smoke if possible. Is this guy still shooting or not? Alright, we're gonna use it.
Smoke generators.
I don't think we're gonna win this now because the Bismarck... God damn it.
I need support.
No, we're gonna lose. Fuck.
Critical engine damage.
Why is this guy getting spotted? Oh, he's in the smoke firing penalty. My god, this is nuts. Alright. I wasn't sure what my detection was. Fuck.
The enemy team has taken the lead. Main turret critically
That's
damaged.
too bad. That was an interesting finish, though. In terms of what could have happened.
Engine damage.
Oh, he busted my torp launcher.
Problem solved, sir.
It's too bad. Their DD, yeah. So I don't know, in retrospect, was playing my defense probably the right move? Maybe. But they still would have won on points because they have a big advantage on ships. I'm still detected. Motherfucker. First things first, we gotta get him off the board. Fuck. I don't think I could have won that one. Not with 4 or 5 minutes left. That's an interesting game. I want to think about that. What do you guys think? Was playing the defense or the offense the right play there? Because at the time I committed to playing the capture, we really had no indication of where those 3 ships were. Now, we did spot the Iowa right as we got on the cap, and then the Bismarck shortly thereafter. I don't know. That's an interesting match. Let's try another Fletcher. A lot of the games in this game are pretty cut and dry. Like, you know relatively quickly if you screwed up or not. That one I'm not 100% sure. I can go either way. Not sure would have mattered. Probably not. I'm just saying, you know, I mean, you can't help it if your team dies or whatever. That's outside of your control. But I'm just trying to think, like, had I gone to defend that base, I think we still would have lost on points no matter what. But I'm just... The inflection point for that was when those 3 ships were unspotted on the west side of the map. And then we knew they had 1 battleship pushing our Bismarck or whatever it was in our base.
General quarters.
Why didn't I smoke? I was trying to kill the Fletcher and then use the smoke.
All stations, proceed to capture that area.
That was my goal. Because I had 1 smoke left, and had I had that smoke and someone spotted me, I could have probably killed those 2 battleships. While remaining, keep in mind I was trying to capture the base, or at least continue to accrue the points. But I think if I could have killed the Fletcher and then smoked, I could have gone 1 ship down and torped the other one. That's why I didn't smoke immediately. That could have been a mistake too, I don't know. I wish I would have saved that game. I would have launched that again. Actually, I'm going to save that game. Going to analyze that. Alright, what do we got here? We got 1 DD Kagero. Why he's smoking there, I don't know. He was attempting to smoke his... This could be a mistake here. Alright. So as soon as she shoots, he should be spotted by my team. Now he's back in the smoke there.
Critical engine damage. Problem solved.
I don't know. I'm gonna watch that ending back a couple times and see what I think later.
Smoke screen
I think this guy's backing up, isn't he? Oh, there's our buddy. So he just spotted the torps for the battleships, not that they necessarily would have been hit by him, but... So we got the cap and we got the Kagero low. I got 1:20 left on this smoke. Okay. This guy just burned his damage con. I don't think the Kagero can torp me for about another 5 to 10, 15 seconds, something like that. So what I'm doing, moving back and forth in the smoke, you want to have momentum in case someone torps you. It'll make it a lot easier to dodge. When you're sitting still, that's when it can be tough. Plus it makes it harder to blind fire you, but... Who's that guy? Oh.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
What's up, Owen? How you doing? Yeah, I'm gonna take another look at that Sarge. I thought it was just an interesting game in terms of that decision point at the end. Got one more shot here. So when your smoke's about to run out like that, you get 2 seconds of enhanced detectability when you shoot, and that doesn't go down when you smoke. So if you have less than 2 seconds and you shoot, you can get detected there. I'm gonna try and catch that Kagero while we got him. Don't move in front of me, dude. Come on. We don't want that Kagero to get away. Fuck.
Concentrate fire on the designated
How much of the stream did you miss? We started at a little after 7, so about 2 hours. A little less than 2 hours. The Kagero should be right about there. Actually, just spotting me right now. That guy might be aimed at me. Yep. Fuck. There he is. This guy should be torping. Alright. Gonna let our detection drop here. This thing obviously we need to be aware of. If I can kill this Amagi, that would be ideal. Can I explain the radio signal? Yes, it's called Twist and Track is the perk. So Halsey has it. No, what the hell is his name? The Japanese gunboat commander has it, and Bay has it. And so this little rainbow-shaped thing just shows you the location of the nearest ship, approximately. It's not 100% accurate, but extremely helpful for dealing with DDs. Didn't get a notification.
Engine boost deactivated.
Let's see, how close... Oh, we're right at detection. He's speeding up here. And he's closing in on me. That's the one problem with trying to torp with these USNs. You do have a huge detection. This guy's spotting. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and smoke here. Ah, I should have saved that. Fuck.
Smoke generator started.
I would like to get rid of this ship though, since it's so dangerous. Come on, dude. Alright, that sucks. Alright, so he hasn't damaged Khan yet. No, he must have burned it. This guy's in serious trouble.
Smoke screen set.
Now he damaged Khan. But we can weather him down with this AP here. This is, He's not gonna get out of this. There we go.
We destroyed an enemy battleship.
Tyrwit? I don't think either of them did. I was looking last night to confirm that because I was wondering about it. I'm pretty sure neither of them have Twist and Track, the British. Because I was thinking, should I was looking at my commanders, seeing who I want to upgrade over the next couple months, and I was thinking if Vian has Twisted Track, I'd probably put some points into him, but he doesn't. Alright, so we're up on score here. Here's the problem. I have this Atlanta. Actually, we're gonna gun this thing. Shit. I didn't think the Atlanta could hit me.
Our team has taken the lead.
So, here's what you need to evaluate for radar ships. Like, if I get too close to him, he can wreck me. If I get in a spot where I can shoot at him, he can outgun me, no problem. I'm gonna try and sneak past him. This might be a dumb play.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. I need help. I need help.
This guy could use some help over here, though. But this, I mean, if this guy,
Fire on the enemy
once he got spotted, he could probably surmise he could use the radar. As long as that guy's there, he's a huge problem for me. Why did I go for mortar instead of look at me now? I don't actually know the names of the perks, so I couldn't tell you right off the top of my head. If you told me what they do, I could tell you the reasoning behind them. Alright, we got B. That's nice.
dash it all.
Now I can stay away from the Atlanta, and we should be able to win the game. Never rate a free shot. You gotta look on your map. If this guy's not arranged me, I can take that shot because I was blocked by the island there. If I shot now, I'd be spotted for 20 seconds because of this guy.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
But barring disaster, we should be able to win this one. Like to get better with destroyers. That's kind of the fun part about this game is there's 3 classes and they're all extremely distinct from each other. What the fuck? Now me trying to torp that guy is a low percentage play. God damn it. Thought I turned around that. It's because he's pointed at me. Alright, this is probably gonna die here.
Engine boost activated.
All I needed to do was not die, and I could have guaranteed a win, but as soon as that guy notices I'm here and shoots me, and there's why this is a low play. It's very easy for him to dodge those. Alright,
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
that's my fault. I fucked that up big time. There we go.
We destroyed an enemy battleship.
Man, that was stupid. So now, this King George was last seen there. I'm just going to sail away until my detection drops down again. That was really lucky that Colorado wasn't paying attention like he should have been. +3. I'll take a look at the order increases the shell damage. Oh, yes. Because I'm, oh, that's a good question. Maybe I should be using the concealment. I'm just trying to maximize these guns. Alright. What the hell is this guy doing? Yeah, you're 100% correct, CC. I mean, maybe I need to fix this build. I don't know. But if you... I mean, the guns are the main thing that's going on with these ships, you know? So, my thinking is let's make them as good as we can get them. But maybe I'm wrong. That might not be a good idea. Guys doing a fairly good job going back and forth. There we go. Oh, this guy definitely wants me dead. The Atlanta should definitely be able to kill me. Although at this range, it's a little hard for him to hit me. I do some zigging and some zagging.
The ship is on fire.
5% overall damage. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Let's take a look at the build after this. We can analyze it. Woofda! Can they lose? No, the clutch Nixon is full health with 2 seconds left. Alright. Yeah, you can make that argument, CC. I mean, what I do, I designed the build for the whole line, and I'm not putting a whole lot of stock in Torpin for any of the ships except for tiers 6 and 7. So right now it's you can get up to 10% damage boost. Now you have a +5 swing and a negative. You could potentially get, what is this? -7 here and +5 here. So that's a 12% swing, which is huge. I'll give you that. Let me just check something. Let's see what our Fletcher's at here. 6.4. Six. So that's actually a huge fucking difference. Maybe I should be playing that. I don't know. I mean, it hasn't really been a problem. I mean, you're going to get outspotted still. Let me see. 6% or 6 kilometers. What else do we got? Kagero 5.5, 5.7 on Lightning, 5.4 on Z23 on my builds. So, I mean, I'm still getting outspotted, right? But, I mean, that's an extra... That goes from a half kilometer to a full kilometer. I don't know. I'm going to leave it on here for now, but I'm going to think about that. Moving in smoke is good. Yeah. No, that's a good point, None. That's one of my things I need to work on. He's saying I was broadside in the smoke, which is a problem of mine. Because I do get hit by stray torps more than I should. What you want to do is kind of angle as steeply as you can while getting those guns on. But moving back and forth will help, because as long as you have the momentum, you don't want to be caught sitting still when those torps pop on your screen, because that's really hard to dodge. Moving helps, and then being angled either kind of towards the target or more ideally away from the target. So if you're forced to move, then you're disengaging instead of pushing forward. So what Nana is saying is actually how you want to play it. You want to be angled kind of away, still have all your guns on target, and then be able to ready to scoot if need be. So what am I going to play now? We'll do one more Fletcher, then maybe we can take a few requests. Can I take out the Dunkirk? We could probably do that. You're missing Scott and Sims. I'm under the impression that I know how the commander system's going to change, but all I'm going to say is just wait till Friday and then we'll announce it. You're at 5.3 with the Fletcher. That's pretty damn good. Create a retreat vector ahead of time. Yes, absolutely. You always need an escape route on pretty much all ships. And it's, like I said, I need to work on that 100%. That is a major problem my destroyer plays. I'm too casual being in the smoke. So don't ever think I don't have plenty of stuff to work on in my game, because I certainly do. Alright, so for middle spawns on DDs, what I usually like to do for the first minute or two is kind of patrol this zone right here. Because a lot of times DDs will squirt through here, try and rush your middle. Middle section is very strong for battleships, at least in my opinion. But what you don't want to do is abandon them and have them get sunk right off the bat. And then you got someone capturing C pretty much uncontested. Because the guys on the wings are not going to be paying attention to the middle. So it might seem like I'm not really doing anything. In some games you don't end up doing anything by playing this way, but it's how I like to do it. You lay smoke trail up to the island. Yeah, that's a good idea. Then you got the island to kind of get behind. I like that idea. That's good. Alright, here we go. And here's exactly what I'm talking about. This guy's just coming through, trying to cause problems right off the bat. I don't think that's a good play, by the way. I wouldn't recommend shooting through the middle like that. So you had the Myoka or whatever this thing is. Baltimore. Oh, the Baltimore needs the radar, dude. What are you doing?
Problem solved, sir.
I mean, maybe he's thinking that he doesn't want to waste it, but... Oh, shit.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
We have 3 DDs. If he uses a radar on a low HP Fletcher, that's worth it in my opinion. Why are you not using your radar?
Teammate, I need your support.
Shit. Now it looks like he's going that way, but now I got a problem. He only used 1 torp salvo. This might be a bad play. Shit. Man, that Iowa's low.
All stations, critical engine damage. Main turret critically damaged.
Yeah,
Engine boost
there
activated.
he is.
Requesting fire on the enemy.
Problem solved, sir.
This might be way too aggressive. We'll find out.
Many thanks. All stations reporting the
I'm just gonna hide here until that guy gets torped. Oh my god. Now I'm in trouble. I don't think anyone's spotting him besides me. So I gotta keep an eye on his distance, and I gotta keep an eye on the map. If I get proximity spotted, I will die for sure. Oh. Alright, we gotta go.
smoke screen set.
There he is. And I should have already been set up to leave here. That's another mistake right there. I definitely need to work on my smoke play and my smoke positioning in particular.
Capture that area.
Me dead? Was Ben in here? Oh yeah, Ben was the Fletch. And here's Caesar again. We got a lot of people sneaking into the games. Well, very aggressive play, Ben. I don't necessarily recommend playing that middle that aggressively. But like I say, that's why I like to defend that zone, just in case people are rushing that. Team kill him.
Boost deactivated.
Yeah, I'm not inclined to get mad about stealing kills. Baltimore shouldn't let the Fletcher get away. Yeah, I'd agree. Maybe he was thinking he didn't want to use the smoke because we had him low. But I don't agree with that at all. Nope. Just a biscuit. So I'm going to get into the edge of the ring here. Get as close as I can to this biscuit. But I do want to capture this. So we're actually down on ships, if you'll notice. And that Vanguard might get hit. But I don't want the biscuit to get away. Oh, I got him.
Enemy
Wait
battleship
till he
found.
turns a little bit. Should get him. Oh. Thought I was gonna hit him there. What is going on? Oh, Caesar.
Enemy destroyer foundered.
I owe you one.
Main turret critically damaged.
Oh, I should not have damage con that. I thought it was my engine.
Main turret critically damaged.
All stations requesting.
Oh, shit. We're gonna turn hard here because if he's gonna shoot blind, he's gonna shoot last known trajectory. So you want to change your course. You might actually have a. Yeah, I got no one over here spotting me. Oh my god, look at these guys. Stream is a minus delay. It's just set up as normal as I can set it up right now. This Caesar, I tell ya. I hope he's not listening. Alright, let's get some torps going here. Oh, they're on C. What do they have? Benson. Depending on how much health he's got, we could have a hard time, but it's kind of my responsibility to defend this cap and fight the destroyer. Vanguard had torps for lunch and dinner. I think he's gonna get C, but if we can potentially kill him. We do have the other destroyer coming back, it looks like. I don't know, this might be a mistake. Usually if they're capturing, they're on this north side of the circle. They sneak through the middle. Oops. Either that or they sail all the way down. Like he could be behind. No, he can't be behind there. But usually they're either on the extreme end, north or south. But I'm actually not getting radio location on them. There he is. Oh, alright. So that ended up being the right call. If I can hit him. Oh, shit. That's a problem. Fuck you, Caesar.
Capture that area.
Alright, I got him. And I didn't see. Apparently I missed Caesar because I didn't get any resets. I don't know. That's a good... I think we're going to lose that one. Let me just check what we got left. Low King George. High HP Amagi. What do they got? Low HP Iowa. High HP King George. And Caesar. And we do have a destroyer. So if the destroyer... I think we might win that one. That was a good game, though. What's up, Leon? A stream on World of Warships. Yep, you're at the right place. Alright, what do you guys want to see? We'll take some requests. Want the cat patch? I actually did get that one. I want the bowl. I'm gonna go to the bathroom quick. You guys type in some recommendations and I'll do some requests here. Suppose I could have left it on that last battle while I was gone. Iowa Fuso aircraft carrier. Moggy. I got a couple of Moggies. Baltimore. A lot of Baltimores. We could try a Baltimore. Let's give it a whirl. Yamamoto. Survive a match #1 in Indy. Say what? Atlanta. Let's see how the Baltimore goes. I kind of forgot how to play the Baltimore, to be honest with you. I used to be alright at it. Japanese gunboats. Yeah, I do too. Looking forward to those. Especially since I accidentally legendaried my Kurita or whatever his name is. Save your torps in the USN, smoke Daka and torp the YOLO. Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, that's if you're getting YOLO'd and you don't have them, that's when the room that you're in starts to smell a little bad, and then you gotta wipe up any stains that might be under you. They are really good. I mean, like I tried to point out in that torp analysis video, whatever it was called, the USN torps are really good. Alright, nobody plays Tier 7 anymore. They're very hard to hit, or they're hard to dodge, torps. But the problem is you, at least the way I got mine set up, you can't really torp from stealth all that easily. But as you guys pointed out, I could definitely change my build. I just like to maximize the guns. There's two options for your commander builds. You can either mitigate flaws, as you'll see in my Von Hipper build tomorrow. That's my primary aim with that one. Or you can maximize strengths, and then we're going to have a follow-up video with Celiac soon, and that's going to be more of the goal there. So I think technically boosting your strengths is really the best way to do your commander builds, but yeah, let's see what we can do here.
General
I'm gonna play by this island. I gotta watch out for crossfire from here. Baltimore is very sturdy from the front and back, but from the sides you can have a lot of problems. We got 4 destroyers. Does Dewey give extra smoke? He does. That's why I don't think you were there yet, but at the beginning I was saying, for those of you that like Boss Dewey, why not use Boss Dewey on all USN Destroyers? Why just the kid? Alright. This fucking guy. Alright, this is already a problem. I need to get Madden. Oh my god. Major problem. Alright. Come on, guns. Holy shit, the traverse is bad on this. I don't play the Baltimore as much as I should. Where are the torps?
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Oh. This turn might be really dumb, but I'm gonna do it anyways. As soon as my guns are loaded, we're gonna radar this guy.
All stations, concentrate.
Oh, and I've jerked the fucking aim. Holy shit, that was bad.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
He beached again! Uh-oh. Now we're in major trouble. So you know my thinking, if you can't kill the destroyer during your radar, that's just a bad mistake. Like, you misplayed the entire thing. So the fact that he's still alive means that I completely biffed. Although he did hit him. Man, I'm jerking my shots. Now that... See, I don't know at that distance. Maybe the turtleback shouldn't be working there. I'm not gonna talk shit about that. Woo! Oh. And that's how Boogard's Fist died in the Baltimore. I mean, at a very steep angle you can do alright, but I don't want to trust these guns, or the armor against those guns. Oh god. Sometimes if I don't look at the shots coming in, it's kind of like not looking at a wound.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Let's try right about now. Man, our team's getting our shit kicked in. Yeah, still decent damage. Oh god. Yeah. That's what always bothers me, if I stop to dodge and then I still get hit. I don't know if they're really good or they're really bad at aiming. just gonna take the shot since I'm gonna die either way. I might as well get one more shot off. Holy shit. That was not a good Baltimore game. Smith was hilarious. Yeah. Unfortunately, it was pretty hilarious. Price of reload speed. I mean, it does have bad reload speed. The one thing... Let me look at... So this Traverse, I think the... What is it? 34 and a half. Let's compare that. So that's by far the biggest. The next one's Mogami 27.2, then 24 on the Martel, 22 and a half on the Hipper. So that, I mean, that's a strong contender for Madden. I really want Madden so I can try them on these USNs. Because New Orleans, 27 and a half. That's actually a good Traverse, but the Pensacola is 45, which is again massively high. That's actually 20 seconds higher than the next one. So Pensacola and Baltimore would each definitely benefit from Madden. When you dodge like a boss, right? Because they can't shoot straight. Exactly. And you never know. Like, either they're really good at predicting your starting and stopping and dodging and weaving, in which case, hats off to them, or they're so bad at aiming that they accidentally hit you when you're starting and stopping and body beam and weaving. B-Spawn gets abandoned so many times on that side. I understand. Yeah, that's too bad. Because that map control in the middle is extremely strong. Indy, we just played the Baltimore. That's similar enough. Let's play the Amagi. We had a couple requests for that. That one always sends a tingle down my leg. But yeah, the reload speed on the Baltimore slow and the Traverse is really slow. Scott, I do have the legendary perk for boosting the reload a little bit, so that helps just a smidge. But that's just something you need to understand. I'm not as concerned about the reload as I am the Traverse on that one. Hey, Michael Potter, what's happening? I mean, the Traverse there, I don't know if you guys could tell watching or not, but that... I didn't manage it properly like 3 or 4 times there. And then what you... Like, when I said I'm going to take that last shot on the Iowa just because I'm about to die, and then I lived. Really, that's a bad mentality all the time. You really always want to angle first and then shoot. It's very tempting to kind of stop halfway through and then let the turret Traverse catch up quickly, shoot, and then continue the turn. But more often than not, you're going to die from doing that. Try the Britannia. I don't have that one. I would. We could try the Dunkirk. Alright, so here we got C-Spawn. 3 destroyers. Ashitaka. Let's see if we can make him regret his purchase. What else we got here? Hey, Zarkon, what's happening? I'm a little late on the turn. I was looking at that lineup a little too long. Is he going backwards? What a goof. Thank God he shot the other guy. That could have been a problem.
Enemy battleship sighted.
That didn't cost him much. I think he is going backwards though. Look at this guy! Going backwards broadside. That's a bold strategy, Cotton. Fortunately, they're out of my range. Let's see if we can get this guy. Oops. I think that's gonna be too far behind him. Yeah, that's not even close. Ooh! 2 overpens, look out.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Let's see, looks like he's going about full speed here. Whoops. That's going right up the island. Fuck. My bad. That's a waste of a salvo. Yeah, so it looks like we're abandoning all caps.
Fighter airborne.
There it is. Can't tell. Oh, he's not going fast at all. This guy's a little wily son of a gun. Yeah, I'm excited for the French battleships. Unfortunately, the only ones I ever get in the crates are the tier 3s, so I gotta essentially grind the entire line when it comes out. Alright, let's drive on. Yeah. That could cause some problems. Nope. Guess we're chasing them out of B. These guys need to get on B though.
Capture that area.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
This guy, I was gonna say he might be AFK, but he's got smoke coming out. Whoop!
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Alright, so what do we have on the map? Looks like 2 destroyers. For sure 1 destroyer. I think there's 2 coming out of C, which is a problem.
Fighter returning to ship.
This guy's shooting me. And right now I do have JoJo as an inspiration. I'm testing that out. Let's try right about there. Oh, there's these guys. No, they should only have 1 destroyer over there. I still don't want them coming over here. You got tier 3, 4, and 5. No commander. Au contraire, mon frère, you got du fournet.
Torpedoes to start.
Ah, shit. I was just about to say I gotta
Torpedoes to
stop
start.
turning that way. You fucking lightning.
Hull breach. We're taking on water quickly.
That was a major problem. That could have actually been a lot worse.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Oops.
Torpedoes to starboard. Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Alright. I only got 25k. That's like 1 salvo's worth of damage. 5 minutes in. Alright.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Nope. Better to use that. No, I mean,
All stations.
but yeah, unfortunately for battleships, the defaults are really, really bad. But there's just nothing you can do about it, unfortunately. Alright. This guy needs to get out of there. Got 2 destroyers over here.
Enemy heavily damaged.
There's the Ashitaka's world famous armor. As soon as this guy's dead, I'm next. think this guy learned his lesson. It's really not a hole. Oh, is he backing up? No. It's not a whole lot he can really do, unfortunately. That's...
Confirmed penetration.
The ship's not horrible, guys. It's just really not armored well enough for a tier 7 game. Alright.
We've destroyed an enemy battleship.
I wish, like, we got a radar cruiser. These guys just don't look at the map and see we got 2 DDs chasing me around. Either they don't know or they don't care, but it's the same effect either way. And he's on B. So focused on killing. Well, there's a DD here, so I shouldn't be too crabby with this guy. Maybe that's what he's trying to do. If he's just dead set on killing that Megami, that's a major problem. Citadel from the front. Like I said in the video, it's a tier 5 armor scheme, which is not very good. Squirrel maintenance. Alright. If he can kill that Kagero, then all is forgiven. If he gets killed by him... Alright. Well, rather than complain about my teammates, I should just get back to focusing on what I'm doing. He did get the Kagero, so good job. Thank you there. Alright. This is a strong contender for a loss. I have no idea how fast that goes, but I'm assuming it's fairly fast. Oh.
All stations, concentrate fire.
Oh shit.
The ship is on fire.
Torpedoes.
Jesus. Slow down to dodge those. Why are they coming right at me?
Torpedoes to port.
Holy God.
Enemy destroyer.
Hold below the waterline. We're flooding quickly. Fire on the target.
This guy doesn't want to move. I gotta stop being broadside to him though, that's a problem.
Torpedoes to
No! Fuck!
direct front. Torpedoes
No flood. Is this guy right here? Or is he on the other side? I would assume I would see him if he's there, but... Fuck it. We're going for this guy. Oh, he is right there. If only I had a secondary build. Alright. I don't think I can avoid these torps.
Torpedoes dead ahead. Torpedoes to port.
Oh, that's alright.
Torpedoes to port.
I think we won that one. Anticipated your slowdown, yeah. That's another thing I mean, it goes back to what we were talking about dodging. Either that was a really good torp or a really bad torp, but you just never know. Now I sound like you when you play. Swearing a lot, getting pissed at my team. Let's see. Baltimore's low. Oh my god, we might actually lose that one. Maybe I should have not been playing so loosey-goosey. Well, whatever. Can't win them all. That's probably, if we lose that one, that's my fault. I should not have. You can't rush destroyers and battleships. But I thought if we could kill them, it would be like 3 or 4 on 1. But those ships are all one shot. So there's actually a fairly decent chance we'll lose that. What else do we want? I suppose I should stop getting out of these games while we're waiting for suggestions and stuff like that. What to play? What do you want? Step right up. Hello? Anyone? Hello? Hello? Horsebite. Indie. Maybe I'll do the indie if you really want to see it. We'll do Wars. Oh, I did get the NASA. I forgot that. They sent me a message in the middle of the night. Or they sent all the community contributors a message in the middle of the night saying, your NASA has been removed. Hipper. Who got to Kamikaze? Which Kamikaze? Hipper I'm not inclined to play because I have a low level commander. We could play Megami again. We could try Indy though. I just suck so bad with the Baltimore. Alright, what do we got here? Tier 6. Two DDs. New York in a Tier 6 game.
Action stations.
That's not good. You got the NASA? I like that ship. Some people were complaining about the non-historical camo. Which I don't know if... I can't remember if Tactic mentioned it on stream or not, but they are going to turn it on... Or they're going to put an option saying you don't have to use that if you don't want to. Oh my god, I had HE loaded again. Oh, and that would have been a nice shot on him. This is why I'm basically at the point now where I'm never going to load HE against destroyers at the end, because I screw myself over every single time.
The ship is on fire.
Even though all you have to do is look. Uh-oh.
Problem solved.
It's not that hard to look when you load into a game and see if you have the correct shell loaded, but... I'm not going to say anything, but if you want to say how the hell did you miss that shot, you can do so and I won't be mad about it. That's a really bad miss at that range.
Fighter destroyed.
Alright. Suicide torp run on the Atlanta. Unsuccessful. God, I hate it when my guns aren't synced up. Played one game and it's fisted at Duke. There's a lot of people that would pay big money to fist a Duke, but you didn't even have to buy Admiralty backing. Queen is just sitting there. Is no one gonna shoot him? There he is. Alright. And a Fuso. Let's turn our attention. Looks like we're getting B. Oh! Benson.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Okay. Don't think we're gonna get a shot at that guy. This guy's sitting still. Let's see how that works out for you. Queen Elizabeth's still active. Should have killed him. My bad.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Alright. I need to shoot the Benson and the Queen Elizabeth.
Enemy cruiser detected.
There he goes. Alright.
Enemy destroyer detected.
The problem with leaving that ship alive is every salvo he gets off, he shouldn't be getting off, you know. Just gonna switch the guns around here. Like, low HP ships like that, I usually want to let my team deal with them because they're usually so eager to get kills. But by not shooting them when I had the chance, someone might have gotten hurt that I didn't notice. That didn't do anything. She has a lot to answer. Very good. I think whenever YouTube's robots that monitor what you say and figure out what's all this fisting talk, all of a sudden I'm gonna stop showing up in search results. Yeah, that was pretty decent. 10K. What do I gotta keep in mind, just as I said this, every time I open my mouth,
Target position.
I get killed. I was gonna say this thing needs to
All stations
A, be avoided, and B, be killed if possible.
concentrate fire on the designated target.
There we go, nice shot. We got that. Alright.
All stations concentrate fire on the target.
That Akatsuki could help. No! I thought those torps would have come down by now.
Torpedoes to port.
Fuck!
We're holding the waterline. We're flooding quickly. Critical engine
That was
damage.
idiotic. I thought, in my mind, I thought if the torps were in the water, they would have come through already. That was just stupid. Alright. Time for a little revenge. We're already in that PMH. That's trusting they can hit them. I mean, that's something that, yeah, that's a gamble. Alright. I've explained this before in videos, but that guy was less than a one-shot for me. Like, let's say my average, if I can actually hit my shots, is 10k damage. So if he's like a 3 or 4,000 K, whereas that Fuso is full health, and I can get 10k on the Fuso on average, I'd rather hit the Fuso with the full salvo. But the Queen Elizabeth was alive too long, so it was a misplay on my part by leaving him there. And I didn't see what he hit, but he probably damaged someone more than they needed to be.
Stone the crew. Attention. Reporting the target position.
I don't think that's gonna hit, but we gotta try anyways. Oh, he's slowing down. Why did you slow down, Chief? There's no way in hell I should have hit that guy. Alright. New play, no better. I don't think it's a mistake in most instances. Horsefight just hates. Oh, are you saying the noob play on the torps? Yeah, that was a bad play for sure. Oh, I I was sitting there, alright, it's been 10-15 seconds, no torps.
Reporting the target position.
There must not be any torps, but apparently I was wildly wrong in my assumptions there. Now the worst bite. Yeah, I don't want to piss this one off. Yeah, let's see what's going on here. It's about an 8-second. Let's see if that hits. Nope. Turned out of it. You like the Warspite or the Vanguard? I mean, I wouldn't compare... I like the Warspite more is my answer, but... I like the Vanguard way more than average, let's just put it that way. From what I read online, everyone hates that shit for whatever reason. Alright, New York should be able to hit this guy pretty hard. Oh, he's turning. Torps like tequila shots, they sneak up on you. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Alright. What I don't want to do is sneak out of here, or push through here, and then have this guy blast me in the side. Can't tell what he's doing, though. Alright. Well, let's put in a wrap on that one. Madden spots the torps sooner. Does he? Because of his inspiration or because of the skills? Let me take a look at Madden. What's the most sits I've ever gotten? One salvo? I have no idea, to be honest with you. Let's take a look at Madden. Let's see what you're talking about. If his inspiration has that, that's even better than I thought it was. No, decrease reload time. So you're talking about... I'm assuming you got Brawler on here. Yeah. Alright. Now you could use this one because the British battleships do have a higher chance to catch fire, I believe. Someone can correct me if I'm mistaken about that, but that's what I believe. But I would probably use Brawler. Just because that cut down on the reload is so strong. Brawler perk, yeah. You gotta give the New York credit, he outlasted everyone. That's not to rag on new players too much, but the danger they're in is they're gonna sit there saying to themselves game in, game out, I'm one of the last ones alive every game I play, I must be doing really well. When he was full health with one ship left besides himself. What's the most damage I've done in a game? I'm not sure. 200 something. 10% fast reload is very nice. Yes, and that's... The Brawler perk is very nice. I just prefer... Cunningham. Well, I don't have Madden, obviously, so I can't test them, but I think the British battleships do pretty good with the accuracy build. Alright, what else do we want to see here? You got 6 today in a Nuremberg hitting a Myoko. That's a nasty salvo right there. Z23. Oh yeah, Indy. Alright, if you're gonna keep requesting it, we'll do it. Let's see if I can do better in this than I did in the Baltimore. So just to point out, the Indy has the best radar range right now. Where is it? I think it's 10 right on the dot. 9.9. So this is... Let's just look at the ships. I think it's 8.9 on this. 8.4. So about 8.5 on this one. About 10 on the Indy, and I think this is 9.5. I want to say 9. So I should know these way better than I do. 8.5, 9, 9.9. So 10. And if you play destroyers with any frequency at tiers 5 and up, you need to know the radar ranges. Wish you had, Cunningham. Well, just stay tuned. Stay tuned for Friday. I think you guys are going to like the announcement. I don't know for sure what the commander system is, but someone posted a leak on my Discord that I was asked politely by Wargaming to take down, so I did. And because they asked me to take it down, I think it was accurate. And if it's accurate, I think you're going to like the commander system. And by the way, last time I said this on stream, someone ran off on Reddit and posted exactly what I just said on there. Please don't draw attention to that. Because I don't want to have to watch what I say on stream. So, hope for domination. We got it. But anyway, I don't know what the changes are, but based on what the copy says on the third slide, which says you're going to be able to attain the commanders quicker and potentially, I think it says like use resources. So that lines up with what the leak said. God, it's the same middle spawn. Tier 7. I'm going to back up here. I don't like what I did last time. There's only one destroyer, by the way. How's my Sims doing? He refuses to join because he knows I don't back up in Iowa, so he will not join my Navy. Soviet radar will be superior, comrade. Yes, I think you're right. I haven't studied those ships yet because they're not imminent, but I think they do have good radar. Can we get Z-23? Yeah, if you remind me. Nope. Not well aimed at all. I'm not going to complain about the radar cruisers at all, but not having a plane is noticeable. Ooh, Algeria. Algeria would be nice to get rid of. I've whiffed some pretty easy shots tonight. This is getting embarrassing. I didn't miss that one.
Target penetrated.
Problem solved, sir.
The Algeria just cannot stand up to punishment. Damn it.
The ship is
Well,
on fire.
some bitch, I tell ya.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Now he turns. You gotta be nimble on your feet with those French cruisers. Man, I'm really hoping someone bails me out with this Iowa, because this is gonna be a problem. But I do not want to be in a slugfest with the Iowa. And the Baltimore's still alive, shit. So he's playing it how I should be playing. He's using the island cover. I'd say he's doing a much better job with USN cruisers than I am. What to do, what to do. It would be glorious if someone would flank this guy. just suck. Of course, Indy gets beaten. This is the, I think at one point in time I was fairly good at the USN cruisers, but I don't know how to play them anymore. Any minute now that Iowa could help his team. What the fuck, Scott? I put ungodly amounts of resources in it. Oh. Look at those secondary builds going. Alright. So this guy is finally coming around.
Concentrate fire on the
For a kamikaze, he's playing very cautiously. If you can't see his screen name, it's kamikaze. Alright, Baltimore. I just gotta keep that island between me and that Indy, or the Baltimore, or Iowa, whatever it is. Damn it. Alright. There he goes. Oh god, this is gonna be a problem.
concentrate fire on the designated.
Drive, you son of a bitch.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
And that's how that game ended.
All stations proceed to capture that area.
At least he's not aimed at me right now. That could change any second. Should be the front guns. Back guns. Alright. There's a hipper over there. This guy is being very nice to me. He's not caring about me one bit. Sharks incoming. Easy now. Whoa. Potentially steal this kill if played right. Yes! Kill stolen! Oh god. He's not paying attention to me either. And this guy's not paying attention to me. What a polite bunch of guys tonight. There he is. Now he's paying attention to me. What to do? I think I'm gonna intentionally ground and see if I can hit this guy or not. Might be dumb, but we're gonna try it.
Requesting fire on the designated target.
Oh, he's... starting to feel unloved. It's kind of nice not getting shot at. Oops. Oh, shit. I mean, if this guy's just gonna shoot HE at me, then I guess I can't. I don't need to worry about getting shot by him until he starts shooting the correct shell. Oh, he stole my kill! People on about playing cruisers. No, you just gotta play them carefully. I mean, I think the problem with high tier games right now, and I'd agree there is probably a problem, but it's just there's not enough cruisers, and I'd say cruisers are the hardest class to play. But I wish more people would take the time to get good at them, because it would improve the play a lot more than a lot of the other things that people think need to be fixed. The DD problem would go away if there were more cruisers. I mean, there are actually a lot of cruisers in this match, so this might not be the best example. But a lot of Tier 7 matches, you get 4 destroyers, 4 battleships, and 1 cruiser, and then the cruiser sails right up the gut and gets shot within the first 5 minutes, or the first, minute and a half, or whatever it is. And then the match is just not, the ecosystem is not working as properly. What's up, Bodie? Winning or losing? I think we're actually playing fairly well today in terms of wins and losses. We can check after this. Better than some others recent streams. Hey, Greg. Good morning from Abu Dhabi. USN Destroyers, yes. Unfortunately, you're going to have to watch the replay because we're past the USN Destroyers. But aside from the Mahan, I think we played them all fairly well. The Mahan, I got low marks from the judges. Deservedly so. Yeah, it's not exactly. And if I understand the problem with cruisers is that they are susceptible to being wrecked very readily. And it happens to me too. I'm not saying I'm the best cruiser player known to man. And even the best cruiser player known to man, by the way, is going to occasionally get dev struck and eliminated right off the bat. But you need to just, here's what I would suggest. If there's an opportunity for good cruiser players right now for you guys watching and anyone else to work on your cruiser skills, get good enough where you can impact tier 7 matches and cruisers, and then you can have a massive impact on the games, and you'll win a lot of games if you can learn to play cruisers well. So just because of the abundance of DDs, if you throw a good cruiser player in there and they wreck the DDs, then that can throw the ecosystem off balance and you can get some good wins. Well, there's my look at the indie, Liam. I hope you enjoyed it. Sharon Horse, we could try that. One of the issues, high tier, most BBs recognize. They are, but I mean, I play cruisers at tier 7 all the time, and I understand the BBs are trying to kill me. I don't get eliminated within the first minute of the game usually, unless I'm streaming it, in which case I usually get, oh yeah, Z23, you're right. Sorry about that. Yeah, we'll do that, and then if you remind me about the Sharon Horse, we could try that one. No, I mean, I've had some good cruiser games on stream. I'm just partially joking. I'm just saying, there's an opportunity for you guys. If you get good at cruisers, you can have a huge impact on the game right now. Because the DDs are out of control, and that's part of the reason that all these people are bunching up into black holes, singularities, is because they're terrified of all these DDs that are running amok unchecked. And right now it's down to the DDs controlling the other DDs. And so they rush into the middle, kill each other, and then whoever survives those DDs usually wins the match. You're enjoying the tier 4 and 5s? Yeah. Cruisers is not necessarily easy to play because you can get smoked very quickly. But, by the way, destroyers can get smoked very quickly by cruisers. And battleships can get smoked very quickly by torpedoes. So, cruisers, you just have to, if they're dodgy type cruisers, you got to work on your dodging skills. If they're a little bit sturdier, like the Baltimore, although I don't want to say I demonstrated how to play that well tonight, but occasionally we'll have a good Baltimore game that you guys can watch. There's just opportunity there, especially with the radar ships. I mean, if you can play the radar ships good, you can really change the course of a lot of matches. So you heard they might cap DD counts. I mean, I guess I wouldn't throw a fit if they do that. I don't want them to make every game 3 battleships, 3 cruisers, 3 destroyers, or anything like that. There's just not... Right now, there's the opportunity for a lot of variety. So here's another one. 3 destroyers, 1 cruiser, and 5 battleships. So, what have they got? They got a New Orleans, and we got a York. Rush down the middle. Yes, I keep forgetting to do that. Anyway, that's my preaching about cruisers. I keep reading on Reddit and other places, people saying Tier 7's all fucked up right now, and I think half of the problem is there's nobody playing cruisers, so... How would you properly play them? What? Cruisers? You don't necessarily hide. I mean, that's part of the problems. People hide behind islands, which can be a good play if you're within striking distance. If you're not in position... Cruisers' strength is the DPM. They can constantly pump out damage, except for the American cruisers, which their strength is killing DDs with the radar. But the rest of the cruisers, if you can get into a position where you can constantly shoot your guns and keep hitting the targets, you can have huge games. I mean, the Martel... If I don't get 100k in the Martel, I'm a little ticked off at myself for not having a very good game. And 150's, you know, not unexpected in that ship. But the problem with the Martel is if you get shot 2 or 3 times, you're going to die, so... You gotta be like Muhammad Ali, just floating around. Game's missing light cruisers. So yeah, I mean, that might be part of the problem. And once they get those in there, that'll kind of put the intended balance back into force. So maybe that could be it. There's just, we don't have the proper ships right now. Because like Nunn's saying, all the cruisers at high levels, except for the Atlanta, are pretty much heavy cruisers. Which they have different roles, essentially. Alright. Where are the DDs? They got one spotted over there. I'm inclined to... Problem is, this guy's spotting for me and he's about to die, but I'm gonna smoke here. Just, we're gonna risk a little bit. Oops. 2,500 on that angle. And you guys try and tell me these aren't gunboats? Why do I have torps loaded? Yeah, get away from there, dude. I'm trying to help you, for God's sakes. 2,500 again. Man, these guns are awesome. Now keep in mind I do have Gurren, which might help the pen a little bit. 2,000 there. Not as good. Fucking Citadel on the Turpits! From 6 kilometers away. Oh god. What a ridiculous thing. Alright. I'm trying to not have a bad attitude about that one because they're saying they're trying to fix it. That is ridiculous. Go to the wiki and it'll say that's one of the hardest ships in the game, the Citadel.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. All stations, protect that target. Concentrate fire on
Turtleback. These secondaries are gonna go off. I really just want to kill this thing. There we go.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Why is my radio location pointing over here? There we go.
Torpedoes direct front.
Nice.
Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes dead ahead.
Alright, so that's a decent start. Oh,
Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes direct front.
man, this guy just got single torped up the wazoo. And he dodged him. Nice dodge. The ship is broken. Yeah, I think that we're going to go ahead and call that living proof that that ship is not working. No, I can't give him too much of a hard time because they've admitted that one's broken. Whether the Bismarck is performing as intended, I have no idea because I never played PC. And those of you guys that play the PC never really definitively tell me, but... I'm gonna kill this thing first, even though the Fletcher's the more high priority target. I just don't want this thing shooting me as I'm fighting the Fletcher. But if that guy's gonna shoot him... Alright, we got a flare. There we go.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
Double kill, baby. Yes!
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
We got two of them. Stream's still going? Yeah, we'll be playing for a little bit longer. I do want to make a Celiax video tonight because I'm not going to have time for the next few days, but... we're having a good... At least I'm having a good time. Alright, so what's going on? My team's bunched up in base. We're going to go help with that other destroyer. Going to sleep, no girl screams. Service costs might be a little too high. No, I disagree with there. Because I say this and it sounds like a massive asshole opinion, and I understand that. So forgive me. And you... Maybe it is. But...
Attention.
And I do have premium, so this makes it easier for me. I understand that as well. But if you're losing money constantly on tier 7s, it's just not... You're not there yet. Alright, and that sounds really dickish, I understand that, but... There's too much of a rush to get to tier 7. Like, I feel really bad for players. I get this message maybe once a week where it's obviously a new player and they've gone up the Baltimore line, for instance. They sold every single ship all the way up the line. Then they get to Baltimore, and then they can't afford to play it. And I feel bad for them, because it should be more explicit in the game. But they're not ready to play Tier 7 exclusively after playing 200 games. You know?
Concentrate fire on the target.
And if you disagree with me, that's fine, but... Actually... You know, I mean, the point of Tier 7 is to make... It's supposed to be a very competitive tier. At least that's what the impression I'm under. And I'm not trying to sound elitist about it. But it's just people that... There shouldn't be a bunch of new players in Tier 7, I guess is my point. You're out? Alright, Bodhi. Thanks for chilling. Hey, Lawrence. What tier do the French ships have better armor? The tiers 6 and 7 are heavy cruisers, and they have more armor, which kind of actually makes them a little bit harder to play. Paradoxically. And, you know, Michael, I'm not trying to... I understand, like, people are excited to get to tier 7. I'm actually going to get spotted here. This is a problem. And it's kind of a downer to hear me say, like, maybe you shouldn't be there yet, but if you're not ready for tier 7, like, and plus there's no problem playing 1 or 2 games on tier 7. If you lose money, then go back and play your tier 5 for 2 or 3 games. You'll get more experience that way, and you can still enjoy Tier 7. But I don't want Tier 7 to be so affordable that brand new players can get up there and just constantly play Tier 7, because they don't have the skills. The problem with Tier 7 is the ships up there can absolutely wreck you. They're all mostly, for the most part, really accurate, well armored, you know, very strong ships. And if you don't have the game understanding yet, you're just going to have a really hard time playing up there. So I don't think it's the best tier to learn the game at, I guess is one of my main points. Too many noobs in the Tier 7 that blow. I mean, which, right, it's kind of a fine line. Like, I do want the players... Oh, they killed the DDR. I do want the players that put the time and the effort to grind the lines to be able to enjoy those ships. And I understand people getting a little disappointed when they don't, or they're not able to play them as much as they want to. But it's just it's supposed to be a hard tier to play, you know? And if you've played 200 games, you're not ready to play Tier 7 permanently yet. Can you request Albany? No, I don't think so. So that's my take on it anyways. I understand a lot of people disagree with me, and some people might think I'm a prick for saying it that way. But that's just, it's my opinion. What's my favorite Japanese ship? The Mogami, and then the Mogami and Amagi are both really awesome. Love how I'm basically untouched. Sarnhorst, yes, thanks for reminding me. Double strike, I think we got 2 of those so far tonight. Still enjoying Tier 5, and Tier 5 is really fun. I mean, Bodhi, who just left, but there's a lot of players I talk to who prefer Tier 5 over Tier 7. And again, what we were talking about just 10 minutes ago or whatever, Tier 7's got problems because nobody plays cruisers. And everyone's playing scared shitless because of the service costs. So they bundle up and they play scared out of their mind. I don't know if they don't understand that your service cost is paid the minute you load into the game, not whether you sync or not. You get the same... I don't remember what the noob voice is. I'm going to have to go back and listen to it. But he stole the Nagato kill. I didn't even notice during the game, but I really could care less if he stole the kill. Unless I'm, like, going for kill number 7, 8, or 9, then I might get a little pissed. But for most games, I steal the kills all you want. All I'm trying to do is help the team win. You an AL player? What does that mean? Atlanta loves destroyers. Okay, what did I do with the chew? There it is. But to get back to your question, I mean, the Japanese... I like all 3 Japanese lines a lot, and there's a lot of good ships up and down them, so... For new players that are starting out, I would suggest the Japanese. Have I played with the Normandy yet? I don't think I have that one. Do I? What's the Tier 5 premium? The Dunkirk. I don't have the Normandy. Tier 5 is good for making money. Yeah, exactly. It's the Tier 5 is the sweet spot for money, except for Tier 6 premiums. If you can run them well, I think Tier 6 premiums make the most, and then Tier 5 tech tree ships make the most after that. Did nothing except for kill 2 low health Nagatos. I mean, that's... What's wrong with that? Sounds like you did your job. Alright. Atlanta and Indy. Those are my primary targets. Fuso's your favorite ship? Why am I not turning? Oh, I checked the map, didn't I? Whoops. the ATL. We need to kill that thing. I think the Atlanta would be better broadside than nose on like that. Score says he did nothing. That happens. I have plenty of games where I don't do as much as I would hope. Alright, so we're getting detected, so the destroyer's right about here. Unfortunately, I don't think there's anything I can do about it. Stop. If this Akatsuki, he needs to leave the cloud. If you're gonna smoke as a destroyer and you need to disengage him, that's fine. I didn't see if he's getting aggressively pushed or not. But at this point, sitting in the smoke doing nothing is not helping anyone. Oh god, look at that guy. We got both radar cruisers over here. And they're both posting up.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Oh shit.
Torpedoes, direct front.
God, I turned right into that. Oh my god. Alright, this is not gonna go well. If no one's gonna kill this destroyer, I guess I should stop pouting and just turn away from him.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Yep.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Stop. There he is.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Put on your sonar, dude, and go fuck this guy up. Jesus. Yeah, I like the French cruisers quite a bit. They get better and better up the line, at least in my opinion. Yeah, we gotta finish these guys off here. Oh god, look at this old boy.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
I think I put Hipper back on. Oh god.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target. Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Kind of want to hold your spot. He's about to drop off detection, so if you can keep him zeroed in right before he does that, that'll help you hit that blind shot.
Enemy destroyers.
Knocked out his gun. That's what you want to do. If you get close to him with these battleships, try and knock their guns out. I know I talk about that a lot, but where is my team, for God's sakes? Yeah, I'm aware this guy might kill me, but frankly, I thought killing the Akatsuki's a little more important. And if you're close in like this, don't zoom in. shoot like that. Because if you try and zoom in, your aim will not catch up and you won't be able to fire. So just zoom out and shoot third person or whatever it's called. You can do plenty of damage. You can saw there we got a 20k Ripper.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
Here, this is turning into ugly. Got him. There we go.
Enemy destroyer sunk.
This guy's shooting AP. I like it. Yeah, I mean, as soon as I can play with Spartan, I'll probably play them. It is impossible at the moment. It was fun to collaborate with them, though, when we did the video exchange. Shoot from the hip. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people really consider that move, but close range, that's what you want to be doing, is shooting. Not zoomed in. Can't tell how fast this guy's going. Might get him. Take out.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
The ship is
Now, if this guy switched to HE, that damage con is going to be a disaster. We'll find out shortly.
problem solved, sir.
Not much from that one. Yeah, it's definitely, like I said, I don't think a lot of people would even consider that as a possible move. Frankly, it's just something I just started doing relatively recently, but if you got a ship by you and you're trying to aim in like this, wherever you're aiming, you'll catch up, your turret traverse won't keep up, and then you'll essentially just not take your shot, and then you have to turn. It's just, the problems add up really quickly. Yeah, I do have Hipper because I only had 3 heals. Well, you guys can tell me if you think Von Hipper's worth the damn or not. What I think he's doing is he's either gonna beach or he's gonna turn right about meow. And if he turns right about meow, I should be able to rip him with the torps, but I think he's beached, or what the hell is this guy doing?
Our victory is in sight.
Alright, let's sneak up on this sumbitch. Yeah, here he comes. He's gonna torp me. We know that much. Whoop!
We've destroyed an enemy battleship. Team has taken the lead.
Yeah, there might be a lot of salt in there if we played together, but it'd be fun. I'm sure we'll give it a go once the crossplay comes in. Why do I have HE, for God's sakes? I could try and detonate his magazine. Come on, lucky number 6. Woo! Put it on the board.
Enemy battleship sunk.
Yeah, I like the Gneisen now, but the Shining Horse is just a little more fun, for whatever reason. Oh, that wasn't too bad. 9,000 XP. Holy shit. 4,000 on that sumbitch. Let's go ahead and save that one. That wasn't too bad. 1 capture. Yeah, not a bad game. What I need to learn is how to magazine ships. None, can you answer this question for me? Let me zoom in. Alright. How do I zoom in on a ship? So is the magazine on this little stem that sticks up, or is it below the turret? I guess I can't point it out, but I should look that up. I think it's in that little stem, but I might be wrong. Yeah, the Shining Horse is definitely recommended. I mean, it's just a flat-out fun ship. It's a unique, and it's good. Makes a lot of money. There's no downsides. I mean, the downside is probably the price. Like, I shouldn't say there's no downsides. I can't remember what it was, but... Alright, what else? Let's try that Charles Martel. The stem and below. But how far below, I wonder? Let's try our friend the Martel. In the hull below the barbette. I know it's a weak point, but I think you can actually, I think that's where you magazine ships. If I'm not mistaken. Stems, casemates, the Citadel. Okay, that's good to know. Well, that's the first non-cruiser game that I've got in 4K, and I think. I'd have to check some replays I got saved, but I'm pretty sure that's the first time I've got one in a battleship. Deep below the waterline. Yeah, that's like the engine room citadel, but there are citadels under the turrets. I mean, you guys could wait and see what happens for Black Friday. A lot of times, I think they have deals on premiums and stuff for that. Someone showed me a picture of the black camo Shining Horse on my Discord. It looked pretty badass. Alright, I'm gonna have to concentrate on this one. So, forgive me. What do we got here? Amagi, Bismarck, Iowa, Colorado, King George, Baltimore.
Action stations.
2 destroyers. Front of Citadel is armor. Interesting. Thanks for saving you the money in the Ashitagi. I didn't want to be too hard on that ship. It's not horrible, it's just not good. It's not what I would... Oh, shit. Alright, sorry. There's another one where I slow down and he hits me. Guy's going slow. Oh shit. Cheek plates. Yeah, I guess that's a good way to think about it. Baltimore for me is one of the hardest ships to hit at range because I don't really know how fast they go. I should know. I always aim at about a third less, and that seems to do pretty well. Oh crap, here we go. No! God damn it. Why did I stop? That was so dumb. I thought I was on half speed, but apparently I was stopped. So for Rue, one of his strengths is he's got that little number that pops up if you're targeted. And you definitely need to know if you're targeted in this thing. Yeah, that was blocked. This thing does not stop and start very quick. So I have double rudder shifts, so it's the one downside of this build. I'm gonna go help this Nagato.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna die. God damn it.
Attention, reporting the target position. Roger. Torpedoes to start.
How am I getting spotted? Oh my god. Thing's right on my ass. What?
Enemy destroyer foundered.
I mean, he's gonna get me too, so. Oh. That poor son of a bitch.
All stations.
Have I tried it with prop mod? Absolutely not. You gotta be able to dodge like a madman in this. You just can't stop and start like I've been doing. I've been trying to go down to like half speed, but maybe that's too slow. But no, I don't know. I don't like to say like I know everything or how I do things is correct, but this ship has to dodge. Absolutely has to be able to dodge. This bastard. Shooting HE, interesting. There's a good speed change in dodge. Oh god. Oof.
Main turret blown up.
Son of a bitch, he killed my turret. Double fire, I think he's damage con. That should kill him. I'm gonna try and disengage here.
On the designated target. Roger.
There we go. No, he did damage con. I thought he already burned it. Good God!
Concentrate fire.
If he was trying to shoot that Iowa, that was the worst shot I've ever seen. If he was trying to shoot me... I was not detected there, was I? If I was undetected and he got me, because I thought I'd changed course after I dropped. Can I rewind the stream? Yes, I can. Let me look at this. Pardon me for just a second. Undetected. Nope, that's too far back. Oh, I can't rewind far enough. I don't know. Was I detected there or not? Whatever happened, I was not expecting to get shot there. I had changed course too, yes. That's what I thought. I don't... If he blind fired me, that was a hell of a fucking shot, man. If he was trying to shoot that Iowa, he's the kind of guy I was saying should not be playing Tier 7. If he was trying to shoot me, that's why you shouldn't be a new player in Tier 7, because that was a fucking great shot. Damn. I did not expect that at all. Alright, we'll do one more, and then we'll call it. What can we play? Megami. Well, we just played Charles. So we can try... Let's try this fucking thing. Do Albany. The problem is the Albany would take 5 minutes to load in, and then it would be me playing against brand new players. Interesting. Well, that was a fucking nice shot. Stream snipe? I don't know, man. That would have been a hell... That'd be hard to do, because I think there's a... There's actually not much of a delay, right? Wait, hang on. I can tell right now with the timer on the screen. No, there's too big... Oh, wait, no, I'm not live. Let me hit live. Let me see how far forward... No, I'm about... Now it's frozen. No, I think I'm a good 20 seconds ahead. I don't think he could have possibly stream sniped me there.
Battle starts.
Not leading the shot like that. He could have known roughly where I was, but I don't think that was a... You want me to play Tier 1 against AI? Just got home from work. Hey, Jody. Yeah, this is... You're catching the tail end, but I'm glad you stopped by. Yeah, there's definitely a delay. Those are the two possibilities. Either he really, really, really missed that Iowa, or... I don't know. I'd have to watch it back, because I think I was turning after I dropped detection.
Requesting support.
This thing has no plane, by the way, if you haven't noticed.
Enemy battlefield sighted.
I think it just was a hell of a shot. Alright, let's see. This guy's stopping, he's stopping, he's stopping. Went back. Oh, that's possible. If he shot right when I dropped, then that's not as impressive. I mean, it's still a nice shot, don't get me wrong, but... I thought I dropped and then changed course and then got hit. Like, I completely... He was no longer in my realm of consciousness, because I was not even thinking about angling against him. It's my Oko-san. Oh. Let's see. Got a little bit of a zinger on him. Oh, either, I mean, regardless, he got me. I mean, that was a good play. Alright. Pensacola. Closing in on a battleship. Not recommended.
Enemy cruiser
Tier
destroyed.
7 bots are incredibly dangerous. I don't know. I haven't played tier or IEI for a long time. I'm sure they get better as you go up, hopefully. Stern was still near where I would have been. Yeah. That makes sense. Uh-oh. You're gonna want to move.
We've sunk an enemy destroyer. Our victory is in sight.
Up and at 'em. Alright, so far the ship's... See, I don't have a problem with the accuracy on this thing. It's just the penetration can be a little wonky. Let's see how that one goes. It's a little bit of a rush shot, but I think it's on target. You gotta go, Zapper now? Alright, thanks for hanging, bud. Missed all of them. Alrighty. What's my stance on the anime commanders? I don't... I understand a lot of people are up in arms about Hyde and stuff being ahistorical. I don't personally care. I mean, it's cool that the ships are all real ships and stuff like that, but I just enjoyed the game. So if they came in, I want Ovechkin is who I want. That guy sounds hilarious. I mean, I like hockey. I don't get to watch it really anymore as much as I used to, but I saw Flamu play a game where he had Ovechkin commander and he sounded pretty hilarious. Let's see here. What's this guy doing? Let's try right about... Yeah. He turned out of that. Weep ships. Damn, Jay, you're up late. I don't know. I mean, I'm not into anime or anything like that, so I don't... There's no draw for me to... You know, I'm not, like, hoping to get the anime ships, but I wouldn't... It wouldn't wreck my day if it happened. Oh, look at this guy. Do we think he's torping? Of course he's torping. If you answered no, you're wrong. Unless he doesn't have torps loaded. Woof!
Enemy heavily damaged.
You want Morgan Freeman? That would be pretty bad. Oh, shit.
ship is on fire.
That would be pretty badass. I can't hit that. Let's see, what can I shoot at? Ding! I mean, this thing definitely does damage if you can hit it and penetrate. Oops, that's a miss. Furry. Yeah. Unfortunately, I do remember that. Alright, so... Seems like the traverse is pretty slow on this thing. I just reviewed this like 2 days ago. I should probably know what the traverse is.
Our victory is in sight.
Guy's turning. Yeah, 6K. I mean, that's what I'm saying with these. You can hit shots at angles on this thing. Brony. Oops. It's just a straight up miss. He killed someone. Swing and a miss. What do they got over there? Bayern? Quint would be dope. I'd be down with that one. And he was on the Indianapolis, so nobody can really bitch. Alarm? Alright. Exclusive for Indy. I don't know. Quint's such a badass. Let's see. I don't think I can hit him. And I definitely can't catch that guy. Oh, I got him once. The one stray shell that went too far actually hit him. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of NASAs that shoot through right now. That's pretty funny. Because it's like yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Well, really through the end of the campaign, I guess. Shit ton of people will be unlocking them. Keep in mind it's a free ship, so everyone who's doing the missions will have that ship. Hoopa!
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
My favorite line in Jaws is when he says, when he's talking about having too many barrels on him and he can't go down with 6 barrels. Ouch. 2 hits. No, 4 hits. 2k damage. I swear you do better against angled ships sometimes on this thing. Yeah, Jay has a lot of good ideas. I'll agree with you there. Nope. We'll never know. Alright. Well, that was a lot of fun, guys. I appreciate everyone hanging out tonight. I'm going to try and make one more video before I go to bed, since I'm really crunched for time over the next few days. It wasn't too bad. I don't know. Maybe I like that ship, maybe I don't. I just don't think... Out of all the premiums there are, I can't recommend that one. But... It's not horrible. Anyway, that's going to do it. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Appreciate that quite a bit. What am I going to try and do? Saturday I might try and stream again a little later, because I do have to work in the morning, but we'll see. I don't know. I'll keep you guys posted on that. So, thank you very much. Appreciate everyone for hanging out. And we'll see you guys all later. Alright, peace.